If I told you the things I've seen on my ways, if I told you the things I've done in my days, you wouldn't believe me anyway. So it's best I just don't say. I've lived 1,000 lives, I've piloted 1,000 souls, I killed and fought and died just for a single role.
Hello, thank you for joining us for Session 5 of the Greenwood Collective, a Shadowrun actual play on the Happy Jacks RPG Network. Yes. To catch up on past episodes, you can go to happyjacks.org/Greenwood Collective. That's a fair amount of typing to do. I believe in you. And to find all of the shows, you can go to happyjacks.org/shows, and you can find everything there. I'm Jason. I'm the game master?
Somebody's got to do it.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that it implies I'm in control of something. So anyway, I'm running the game, and it's mostly my fault, whatever happens. So I guess we're playing to see what happens.
Yeah.
That's the thing I like a lot, that phrase. And this setting, one thing I want to say before we introduce the players, deserves a little bit of a content warning. It's fairly violent. There's a lot of shooting and swords and blood and spiders and just
Sorry about it.
Ghouls, and it's high magic, high tech, sci-fi bullshittery, and it's got everything. So just be aware going into it. It can get a little gory. So we have players.
Hello, I'm Kimmy, and I am here for Mac tonight, and you will find out who I am later.
Mysteries.
Mystery.
Hi, I'm Adam. I'm playing Quinn. I'm a combat medic. Oh, damn it. Hi, I'm Adam. I'm playing Quinn. I'm a combat medic, and now my mic is working.
Yay! And I'm Sam. I play Echo, who is a very normal magician. Who definitely is not molting.
Jacques!
And has an exoskeleton.
False.
She might be part spider.
Trash witch!
Definitely a trash witch.
They dressed me up like this.
Whatever. All right. So we are, Jay's coming in hot. He is joining us tonight. The traffic gods of LA have consumed him, and we're waiting for him to be spat out.
Yep.
It happens sometimes.
Yep, that's just the way it goes.
Especially with fires.
Yeah, I mean, our traffic's bonkers right now. But I shall recap briefly.
Okay.
And then we'll jump into some socializing.
Cool.
Last time you all went through Rise Corp. There was also some back and forth where we were introducing Adam's character. It was his first time joining the group. We will eventually have back-to-back episodes with the same cast. It is theoretically possible. I've seen it done.
I won't believe it when I see it.
Yeah. And moi aussi.
I'm just going to tell you, it happened twice over the entire course of the Clockwise Course.
Right.
So,
Well.
yeah. Well, and actually, they weren't back to back. So, yeah.
Yeah. It's
Good
gonna happen.
luck. Yeah. It's going to be great.
Anyway, very grateful for Kimmy joining us kind of last minute.
Yay.
So that was, Mac gave me plenty of notice, and I last minute went, oh shit.
That's so sweet.
Yeah. That's not on Mac. That's my shade. So, thank you for joining us on short notice.
I'm excited.
So the crew is embarking on their very first Shadowrun. They have infiltrated the Rise Corp, the sort of independent corporation that has moved into the Barrens and has promised to make the Barrens great once more.
Disbelief.
And they have proven their commitment by demonstrating some sort of injector device that heals wounds as you watch. We don't know how extreme it can heal from, but it looks. The video was fully authenticated. It's been demonstrated live in person a couple times now, also since that. But the 4 of you infiltrated the grounds of Rise Corp with your friend Bones, our hacker, who, if you go back and listen from the beginning, Candace's character set up an amazing character for us to be able to have in the background. Bones was riding Overwatch to help keep control of the surveillance situation. You all broke in underneath through the hotbox, found a bunch of technicians in the big square donut room, and took them out smoothly and without any problem. Actual, not sarcastic.
Yeah, we did it.
Yeah.
You're actually pretty effective.
Yeah, got some decent, like a couple upgraded comm links from them, and just left them to have naps in the big room. So, because we're also acknowledging that it's somewhat more dangerous to just do murder, so we're using stun bolts and stun bullets.
And also the lady we're doing the job for said, "Don't murder."
Yeah. Don't leave a big footprint that you were here is ultimately what you're going for. So once you got out of that situation, you snuck through the facility using Bones' Overwatch and got to the lab where you found several vials of the red stuff. And you did an expert hacking of the door to get in, Adam. And in so doing, have permanently, basically I give you a free specialization to your electronics skill. So anytime you're dealing with retinal scanners, you have got it on lock.
I know retinal scanners.
Yes. So
Very good at them.
once inside, the vials, there were several there, and the plan to avoid just taking one and having a big empty spot of where that vial was, which would give away that someone was here, you came up with the idea of taking the backs off of these and siphoning a little bit out of each one, which is probably fine and not a big deal that those were all labeled and numbered individually and were, certainly different strains or test batches, but it's probably fine.
But no, it's fine.
It's okay.
It's fine. It's totally clean.
Yep.
Full sample.
But
We have a sample of each one.
Right, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
all in one container
Yeah.
is very convenient.
Yeah. We're efficient.
Yes.
Yes. Upon getting ready to leave, it turns out Bones had a panic attack because CEO Varma, I just blanked on their first name. Alden Varma, thank you. One who actually takes notes. The CEO and their security head of security were coming upstairs to the lab. Alden is carrying a couple of vials, and we flubbed a bunch of rolls.
We sure did.
And Jay's character, Ashen, swung to the rescue. Came bolting out of the office that he'd gone to, did a whole oops, I spilled on you, I'm so sorry, and Alden was mad and was like, you're fired. But then the head of security actually glitched her intuition roll, right? And completely bought it that Ashen was just drunk and celebrating, got him kind of back to where he was going and said, don't worry, you're not actually fired. He's not going to remember because Alden is drunk. So, and also gave him her number.
Yes. Yeah.
So,
Because Ashen is hot.
yeah, that just makes sense. So, at that point, we were able to skedaddle. There was a brief contentious moment where we realized it was an invisible wall.
Yes.
And Alden had just walked through it out of wherever it leads. There was some debate about whether we would go in there. The debate went to nay, and we all left together.
Yes. We had to talk Ashen into it, though.
Yeah, it's a
Yes.
problem for future us.
Yes.
So I'm just going to jump us into the GMC Bulldog, which is Gremlin's truck, who I will NPC a little bit tonight, and I talked to Mac about what's going to happen, just so you know.
Okay.
But let's say halfway into Seattle, you're still you're now out of the Barrens. You're just in bad neighborhoods, not Barrens, right? You understand the difference?
Yeah.
People with gated bars on the windows and gated driveways and all that kind of stuff, but not fancy houses.
Right.
In Barrens, you just don't bother with bars on the window. Like, what good's that going to do?
Yeah.
Like, you need an armed guard at all times. So, you're moving through this part of town, and you've already made contact with Hutch, who is your fixer in this. She's that orc gun runner who is expanding into actual fixing, like setting up jobs and that kind of stuff. Because she is, she looks like mid-40s and is probably looking to not run guns live anymore, like herself, because, you get tired. You want a break.
Yeah.
But so she is your contact with whomever wanted you to steal this stuff. And honestly, it could be any of a dozen different motivating factors who would want to hire you to steal this. Now, the fact that they wanted you to not leave any evidence that you were there is probably the most questionable. Not like, ooh, like questionable, but just like that narrows down who it might be. Like if Renraku or Ares Macro Technology hired you to go in there, they'd be like, please go bring us samples, blow everything up. Here are some things that blow things up. Would you want another crate? That's how about 3? That's fine.
Blow things up better.
Yeah, that's a kind of standard operating procedure over there. So it certainly can't be the cup in front of me.
Fair.
We'll have to figure it out. I mean, a lot of Shadowrun is acquiring trust issues. And that's just the process.
Yeah.
Shadowrun is about paranoia and questioning people's motives, and the one thing we don't have to do is question everyone from the Greenwood Collective, because you know each other, you trust each other. That's the one backstop to Shadowrun going completely into suspicion spiral. So we're halfway in to the city. What do you look like in the car? You two. Kimmy's not here yet.
Yeah.
I think I'm probably looking at seeing if I can see any of the data and make out any of the chemistry behind all of this. And,
are you making a copy for yourself, or you're reading?
I think I'm just reading the copy that we made. I'm not,
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not trying to clone
Because
it or anything.
Cloning it and hiding the fact that you cloned it would be a computer check if you wanted to make a copy to keep.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it'll show that you made a copy, which would probably breach your contract.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Yeah, I would ask about that if we can make a copy.
Oh, yeah. No.
No.
Yeah, if Bones was in the truck with you, she could. That is something she could do a pretty good job of and know if she did it well.
Yeah.
But it's not something she can do by remote. It's too complicated.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. But if it's not allowed in the contract, I'm not going to try to copy it. But if I can look at it, and that's okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it'll have. I don't think they could be that surprised that you looked at it. They also didn't tell you don't read any of it.
Yeah.
True.
They just said bring us a clean copy.
Yeah.
And that would also, the implication is certainly an exclusive copy, right?
Yeah.
That this is not for you to then turn around and sell to 6 other bidders. Right.
Yeah.
They didn't specifically forbid us from reading it,
Right.
but we're not supposed to make a copy of it.
Okay. But I can read it.
Nobody said not to.
Who is in the front passenger seat?
I think that was me because
Yeah.
Gremlin and I were talking.
Yeah, and Gremlin's driving,
And
obviously.
she's
It's
driving.
her truck.
Yeah.
Or SUV.
Oh yeah, because I went up to look at her finger that fell off.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hooray! Yay!
Yay!
Listener Jay just walked into the studio, and we're so pleased to see you.
Oh, wow,
Hi.
Jay has appeared.
Do you need a minute? Are you okay?
Just a minute or two.
Okay. Welcome. We're just, we did a little bit of a recap about the,
Actually successful.
successful
This is
adventure
not-
into Rise Corp. And we're picking up where we left off in the truck on the way into town
Cool.
to meet with Hutch and see what are next steps. And so I just wanted to check in and see what everyone is doing in the truck. So Adam is reading through the data that we got out of curiosity, Quinn. Oh yeah, those are the dice. And you're sitting up front with Gremlin.
Yes.
And what are you up to? Like, what are you just sitting still like a stone?
No, we were chatting about our various physical upgrades that we've seemed to have acquired.
Oh, that's right, because one of her
Yeah.
nail blades came
Yeah,
out,
Came out.
or a couple of them.
Yeah.
I think, right?
Yeah, her fingers are falling apart a little bit, and I was like, "Yeah, it's okay. Look, I'm molting." Rips off part of skin
Yeah.
and throws it out the window.
Yeah.
So,
You need headphones? How about these?
Hey.
And then don't forget that when you're ready. Okay, so as you're talking, Gremlin is driving. It's not losing control of the car, right? It's not like, oh god, we're gonna swerve off into the bad neighborhood. But coughs pretty heavily, and covers her mouth, and I think only you see, Trash Witch. The blood spatter her forearm, as she holds the back of her hand up. And it's like a little bit of a wet cough for everyone in the back of the truck, but it doesn't sound like somebody like coughing up a lung. It just was like, oh, is she getting a cold or what? But it is something that you see. I wonder, what do you do?
Oh yeah. She kind of doesn't want to alert anyone else in the car to it, so she does that like twin thing where she like asks her like, "Hey, are you okay?" but like only with facial movements.
Yeah. Sure, and the car is sort of half auto drive in this neighborhood anyway, so she can look away and speak to you. And she is definitely like, yeah, I'm fine. I don't know what this is, but I'm fine. Like, it's just gross. I can't channel Mac very well.
Yeah. Can I use like a detect magic on her
Yes.
or something to like see like what the fuck?
Yeah, you would need to astrally perceive.
Okay.
So you go halfway into astral space. Then you roll magic plus a sensing,
Okay. Magic plus the sensing. All right, my magic is
which I think is a metric butt ton for you.
6. My sensing is 2.
Oh,
so
I thought
8.
you had more sensing than that.
No, I only have 2 sensing.
Non-sensing.
It's non-essential.
Why do you hate my dice?
I don't trust them.
I worked so hard on them.
I like them, I just don't trust them. Okay, so that's 3 successes.
Just a couple ones.
And 2 ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Easy peasy. So your sister's aura is different.
Okay.
But you can't tell really because it is currently changing.
Oh.
Right?
Okay.
And if you'd only gotten 2 successes, I wouldn't tell you this, but it's like the texture. I don't know if you've ever actually watched paint dry, but how that fresh, wet paint goes from shiny texture to the just the change that it undergoes to become dry paint. Right? This sounds a lot less exciting than what it would look like in the movie, but there is just a very slow, methodical change happening to your sister's aura.
Okay.
It's not clear to you what is happening, and honestly, it's happening so slowly that you almost didn't notice it.
Oh, okay.
Right? If you'd only gotten 2 successes, you wouldn't notice this
Yeah.
very gradual change.
Huh.
So,
okay. Well, she says she's fine, and who am I to judge? I grew an exoskeleton.
Yep, that is true.
She's probably fine.
Yep.
Who knows what your aura looks like?
Exactly.
Just look at my own.
Oh, let's
What is
roll
it?
a sensing.
Okay. Just out of curiosity.
About you, I sense myself.
I think it's probably never occurred to her to look at her own aura, so she's like, ah.
It's got spiders in it.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, it's too high. You miss.
Oh no.
Too many successes.
No one.
But yeah, you have a moment of introspection where you sort of hold your hands up and you realize that there is sort of like if somebody were projecting a hologram over you that's like mimicking you, like CG or something, where like you've participated in AR before. I think it's disorienting for you. Did we establish that you don't like AR stuff?
Yeah.
Augmented reality?
She's not a fan.
Yeah. So it looks like that. It's less upsetting than AR because it's just magic, right?
Yeah.
You're like, oh yeah, this is the weird shit that I'm used to. But you can see there's this overlay of so in astral space, one appears as their idealized self-image, right? And so your spindly old, white-haired old lady who's been a wizard, well, let's say Jane, for instance, appears as a titan. Not 30 feet tall, but her astral form is hale and strong and a commanding presence.
That's cool.
Right? She is a terrifying presence, frankly, in astral space. And your ideal is shifting.
Okay.
And whether that occurs to you consciously or like, oh, what is my ideal self-image? And that notion is the first time you've now felt like, yeah, I understood there was something happening with my skin, but this is a bigger deal than
Okay.
just that.
Yeah.
So
Interesting. Okay.
you are now aware of your self-image.
Oh,
Not a surface level change. Got it.
got it.
And what is Ashen up to in the car ride?
Ashen is hanging out, posing, looking cool. Very cool.
Is he like using the reflection to like practice the
Yep.
blue steel?
That's right. But also talking to Bones.
Yeah.
And trying to keep track of that room.
Yeah. Yeah,
Trying to see
she
if
has
anyone
uploaded
is-
a floor chart of now it's obvious that
Yeah.
there's a gap.
Yeah.
Right? Like if you hadn't done this is a wall that goes into a little hallway that must then go. But that little hallway is just sliced out of what should be the wall.
Got it.
Right? So it would have been really easy to miss on a floor plan. It's
Yeah.
almost like somebody didn't want anyone to find
So yeah, just keeping in touch with her, finding out has anyone else come in, anyone's gone out, set up sort of a surveillance protocol, and trying to figure out when am I gonna get in there?
Yeah.
Because I want to get in there badly.
Do you and Bones play any like online games or anything together? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I don't see why not. Yeah, we do a little adventuring.
Oh, all right. More like co-op,
Yeah.
MMO kind of stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right. I like that. What's your adventure avatar?
Ironically, it's a human. Just for funsies.
Sure. Okay. So also, were you here when I said Gremlin was coughing?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So
yeah,
everyone's aware of that. But again, it's happening, but again, this is not an emergency sound. This is not somebody death rattling in the driver's seat. But it did sound like wet and nasty, and you're like, well, I'm not going to share drinks with Gremlin. Yeah.
I actually just sort of, while I'm reading this stuff, I just sort of absentmindedly, fiddle in my pack for, a immune booster sim, to, just to
For yourself. No, it can't.
Damn
but it's almost like that.
Yeah. Did you see the thing? Did you notice that basically it is on the side of her purse? It is the periodic table.
Yeah.
So she's upside down programming in chemical compositions.
Yeah. So she's a genius.
Amazing.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So
All right.
cool. Sorry.
So, any other follow up for you? Just because you have extra information about the blood.
Nope.
Okay. Great.
She'll ask for help if she needs it.
Yes, she will.
No, she will not.
She's probably fine.
Have you met Gremlin?
By the time you all pull up outside of Dante's Inferno, Gremlin's cough has gotten quite bad. Again, not an emergency, but Gremlin says, "Okay, you know what? I'm gonna." Her voice is getting like kind of raspy. I'm gonna just go park in the alleyway and wait out here for you. I don't want to talk to Hutch like this. This is I'm not at 100%. So
Yeah, you need some rest. Here, take this, and I'm gonna hypo the rest of us.
Okay. Is everyone fine with the doctor? Okay.
It's just like a immune booster, like vitamin C and zinc and shit. So.
Sure, why not?
Okay.
Futuristic version. It's probably way more chemical. Not actual good minerals and
Yeah. Okay. So you're dropped off out front, and Gremlin goes around to park in the back, and just like finds an alley to park in, and you know where she is. You can get to the truck in a hurry if you need to, but that's what's happening.
I'll tell her, if it gets worse, call us on the comm link.
Yeah.
I can come
Of
do
course.
a magic about it.
I wouldn't just sit here and choke to death by myself.
No, you should choke to death with your friends and your sister.
I'll be fine. It's just a cough.
Can we go in there like this? Is there a dress code, or like this place is legendary?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You didn't dress for a party. Wait, what are you wearing?
I assume
You're
I'm
in
still in
that
my
jumpsuit
Yeah,
thing,
my urban explorer jumpsuit and
There
sneakers.
are a dozen fine clothiers within walking distance of Dante's Inferno.
Okay.
This is the slickest, shiniest, neonest part of town. This is the shit.
I guess we all need to, because we came right from the thing.
Oh yeah, actually.
We all need to.
Well, you guys might have been smart enough to bring a change of clothes.
So I'm going to do the same deal as last time. 100 new yen will get you something that will get you in the door, but you will have a minus to charisma checks. Anything related to like charisma while in Dante's. 500 new yen will get you in the door with no modifier to your charisma, and 1,000 new yen outfit will get you through the door with a bonus to charisma. And you'll have 1,000 new yen outfit on your sheet.
And I just remember we're all rich.
Well, I mean, you got paid 25K.
We got paid 25K.
So
5K each, right?
yeah, you didn't spend that yet.
No.
So it's up to you, and you could certainly go up. Like a 5,000 yen suit is not like that's a thing.
Oh, yeah.
That's as much as your new phone costs.
Yeah, exactly.
Remember,
I've got my new phone.
Yeah, you have that Avalon, which is a 5,000 yen comm link.
That's right.
You should probably have a suit to go with it, or you're going to look like somebody who took that off someone else's body.
Yeah, that's which is not necessarily.
Do we all have one of those?
The wrong.
Not an Avalon. No, you all got the Erica Elite.
Okay.
Yeah, but I pinched this one.
You got the fancy one. Okay.
If I pull up on the wireless like research images of what looks cool at Dante's Inferno, is that going to is that a dumb move given that I have a sin?
Well, we've been here before. I think Echo would probably tell you, she could describe to you what people were wearing last time.
Yeah.
Dante's is a legal, well-established place.
Yeah. Okay.
Everything that happens here is legal.
Okay. All right.
Like the fact that they sell cocaine on one of the floors is fine.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, it's not good for you, but don't do drugs, kids. But in Shadowrun, that kind of shit is legal. There isn't much that's illegal.
Yeah. Okay. So it's not like underground to be here.
No, and in fact, this is the thing you missed from last time we were here. Dante's Inferno is famous for being a Shadowrunner bar. However, it has twisted that to say that it's famous for posers who think it's a Shadowrunner bar. But it's actually a Shadowrunner bar. They doubled down on the. So the entrance level, the ground floor, is the poser bar, right? Where everyone's like, "Look at me, I'm a cool Shadowrunner. I got reflective shades, and I turned in a big gun at the gun check."
Okay, so we stand in front of a storefront window that has a bunch of stuff in it, and I ask you both. How do I look like I'm not a poser? I want to look badass.
Oh no! You've asked the
not
two wrong people.
My.
But I don't want to look like
Do you want to be our
one of the
shopkeeper?
fakers.
Oh, my sweet
Okay.
summer child. Oh.
See, this is great out of character because Ashen is a poser.
That's right.
Like a tripled down
That's
poser.
right. Yeah, very, very deep into my pose.
And Echo is a trash witch who is loosely familiar with, like, mortal fashions.
Yeah. Also, she's allergic to a lot of the things that most popular clothes are made out of.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Also, I don't know.
But she does know how her sister dresses, so she probably points to like
Yeah.
the outfit that looks most like Gremlin would wear it. And she's like, I don't know. I like this one, but I think you should get that one.
Yeah. That one. There.
Okay. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to look like the idiot who's just like walking in off the street posing.
Well, no, you'll be with us.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So how much are you going to spend?
I'll drop 1,000.
Okay. So while you're wearing this, while you're in Dante's this visit, you'll have +1 to all charisma checks.
If they're right.
Yeah, I mean, but fashion has such a broad, wide
Yeah.
application in a place like this, especially
Yeah.
that there are a lot of rights. There are a
Okay.
few wrongs, but there are a lot of right options.
Gotcha. Okay.
I think Echo's kind of like, oh yeah, probably shouldn't wear my trash witch skirt in there. She'll get a new outfit, but I'm only gonna spend 500 because she's like, capitalism's stupid.
I'm picturing Helena Bonham Carter just like taking her dress off in the middle of the store and like picking up something to put it on. Like,
Pretty much. Yep.
like that's not
Sounds accurate.
that's not how any of this works.
Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah.
100%.
Okay.
Can you? There's dressing rooms. What?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Yeah, and
I'm not going into your surveillance closet.
Nice. I, as subtly as possible, asked if there's a VIP section.
Oh, of course there is.
Yes.
Right this way.
Yes. So I leave them.
Now there is a brief moment where internally they're scanning for like credit, right? So you're gonna have to like make a cred stick available for them to scan. You can do that very subtly.
Yeah.
But like most people have the RFID proof pockets, so you can't just like scan someone's shit. But if you just kind of hold your cred stick that has how much on it?
25 for 30.
Yeah, that's a good chunk of change to say this is my spending money.
Exactly.
Right.
This is,
No, it also happens to be your entire net worth at
They
the
don't
moment.
even know that.
Yeah.
This is just what I have on me today.
Yeah, showing up with something like this as you're spending money is about what the VIP section would expect to see. So, you are ushered into the back.
That's right.
They pour champagne. That looks great. I love
that's
that.
pretty badass.
Adam's found a really cool outfit and is showing us
saving
on the
this
iPad.
for a character idea for years.
So, bespoke, nothing off the rack.
Oh, yeah. We have time to get it tailored.
Yeah. That part's easy. They have little spider drones
Oh, perfect.
that are like crawling up the seams and adjusting as they go.
Perfect.
And what does this suit look like?
Let me see. see what I'm feeling like today. I'm feeling a little glam. Go with the hair, so a little white leather. Ooh. Sort of a what's the
So as a that is doable if it's synth leather. Real leather would literally be like a $20,000 suit.
Yeah, it's synth leather.
Okay, so we're still in the 5,000.
We're
range.
still in the 5,000.
Yeah. Okay.
I think I'm looking to spend like 3.
Okay.
You know, not gonna go crazy.
Okay.
Till we get the second half.
Sure.
But yeah, so like synth leather, a sort of like vest, corset situation.
Yeah. Is this a little bit of a like David Bowie a la Spiders from Mars?
Yeah. We're talking.
Yeah.
Very much
Ziggy Stardust.
Thin white Duke.
Yeah.
Duster.
I like that.
Yeah, we're talking. Yeah, like pristine.
I like those ghost twins from
Yeah.
Oh,
the Matrix.
yeah. That's a good look
That
too.
Matrix.
So
Okay.
white on white on white on white on white.
Got it. All right. I love that. And what do you want to elaborate at all?
Yeah, sure. I think it's her new outfit. They probably don't have a lot of stuff that's like natural fibers, but she manages to find.
They have some if you're willing to spend money.
Oh, they have more. Okay.
Yeah, like if you want to go to the 1,000 and up, they have natural fibers.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to spend 1,000.
Okay.
Because she's allergic to plastic.
Yeah.
That's a severe allergy.
It
Yeah.
is. She got a lot of points for that.
I did. Yeah. Okay, so I'll spend 1,000 then, and she finds like kind of a weird layery skirt thing that's like made out of silk, and then like a asymmetrical angular like suit jacket that looks very much like Spider Queen, Helena Bonham Carter.
Yeah.
Meets like Stevie Nicks
Sure.
situation.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yep. Copy.
Business witch.
10-4.
Business witch.
Thank you for saying those words all together like that.
I adore you.
This is good. I'm happy. I'm only asking because I'm not sure the answer. Do you think of shoes, or is that like we could just go barefoot?
No, she'll probably put on a shoe. Because it's like a high-low skirt, so you can see her feet. And she's like, right, people get weird if you don't wear shoes.
Yep, that's true.
Yep.
I mean, they'll let you in barefoot. It's fucking Dante's. But it's just a choice.
Yeah, what you step in is your own risk. Yeah.
But they've got to have, like, kind of a weird, like, lattice work caged boot situation that looks kind of spidery.
Yep,
and she's
into
like,
it.
oh, that's the one. Yep,
Okay.
put that on my foot.
So, we get dressed up. We make it back over to Dante's. You go through the check process. You'll recall from last time they give 0 fucks about knives.
Right.
Anything bigger than like a fuck off knife is probably going to have to be checked. So like swords, obviously, guns, things like that. So what are we checking and what was left in the car?
I think I left all my big weapons in the car, but I'm checking my street line special.
Oh, sure. Your boot gun.
My boot gun.
Yeah.
And I guess I'll check the Predator.
Okay.
I want that relatively nearby.
I'm going to check my Ares Predator and my katana.
Yeah. That definitely makes you look, which maybe you want, but Katana and Ares Predator are maximum edgelord tryhard among the poseurs.
Oh, that's fair.
But maybe that's good, right? Because you're like, oh yeah, I'm nobody. I'm a poser.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a desirable outcome.
I don't think it actually occurs to
Yeah,
her that
there's also
that's
that.
an edgelord thing.
Yeah.
She's just like, these are the things I have. It was
Yeah.
in my skirt. Hold this.
Yeah. Copy that. You should probably leave the med kit in the truck. That's a weird thing to carry around.
Yeah, right, yeah. Leave that in the truck. I will check my gun. Hoping my combat knife, though.
Yeah, they don't give a fuck.
Yeah. And so that's still like just strapped to my back.
Yep.
Or back of my belt.
Cool. No problem. And as you enter, right away you recognize a couple of the orcs who were working with Hutch, right? And they come in, they flank the three of you, not in a like, all right, like guns in your ribs or anything. They just, it maybe is now just occurring to you that you guys are rolling around with a thing that is probably ultimately worth billions of new yen.
Yeah.
Right? These like this one vial of red is I don't know if it's sunk in but at this point these armed guards, like you just checked all your guns, these guards who clearly have submachine guns under their coats who don't work for Dante's come in to flank you as protectors.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's nice. That's
We have an escort, yeah.
Yeah, so those two are obvious. You realize there's another one person who's going ahead of you, and you only pick up on this after a little bit. You realize they're actually making way, but they are also expertly unaffiliated with you. And they're
cool.
they're just kind of dancing through the crowd in a way that makes everyone move out of your path.
I like this person.
And it took several minutes before you realize, like, oh, they're doing that for us.
All right.
Shit.
I'm liking this treatment.
This is great. I could
This
get
is
used
great.
to this.
Yeah, this is nice.
Yeah.
This is so cool.
Well, it gets way cooler when you go
Yeah.
upstairs.
We're going upstairs.
Yeah, we have to
So,
go upstairs. This
after
is...
the ground floor, there are 9 levels of hell at Dante's. I forget which one we said. It was like 4th or 5th floor was Wrath,
Yeah.
Yep.
which is the Trog core metal,
That's right.
mosh bar. And
As the band that you guys grew up with, like as one of their songs plays, I am singing along like the entire thing. Like I have it memorized, like white boys have Slim Shady memorized.
it's unfortunate.
Yeah. Like, yeah.
Find some chill. Just a little chill.
This song is fucking awesome. Don't you know these guys?
Yeah, we do.
So this floor
So fucking cool.
is taller than an average floor. Like the floor to ceiling height is somewhat more. 60% of the people in here are trolls, and you're thinking like, man, this floor has to be reinforced. Like they're
That's a lot of
extremely
weight.
big. They're 10 to 12 feet tall. These are borderline giants, right? And they're jumping around, like crashing into each other and moshing. So, there's a lot of noise. However, as you leave the elevator, people are, they're trying to be cool, and these are no longer posers, right? Like these are people who are allowed to be up here.
Right.
But they are like kind of stumbling to get out of your way as your sort of procession, like dun 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 dun. They're not like, oh my god, but they're like, oh, excuse me, I'm just gonna take my drink way over here. Hutch isn't feared, but she's respected.
Yeah.
Right? Like they don't think she's gonna come out and just gut them like a fish, but she's dangerous.
She could.
Yeah. But she doesn't make threats like that, right?
Yeah.
She kind of doesn't have to at this point in her career. They're like just don't do the bad thing, and nothing. It'll be fine. So you make it through. You get over to the private rooms. She is in the room she was in before, and when you go in, she now has it. The walls are set to show the rest of the bar, but it's like at 80% opacity, right? So you really can't see much of what's going on outside. Just like the movement of the shadows out there. And she has the escort go outside, so it's literally just the 4 of you. It's Hutch and the 3 of you. She's armed, you can see, like she has a big gun under her jacket as well.
Yeah.
And she says, I'm ready to be rich. Are you ready to be rich?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're ready to do business.
So, couple things. I have the meeting set up. After you contacted me, I set up the meeting with the Johnson who hired us. All right? I'm just the fixer here. So, I've already gotten my fee. You are going to meet with the Johnson, not at Dante's Inferno. Hand over the goods, get paid, call it a day. Come back to me, and let me know what you want to shop for, because I will make things available.
Okay.
Things that you thought weren't available will become available.
All right.
You don't understand what this job means.
Yeah.
Some etiquette things that I'm just saying out loud, not because I don't think you know them.
No.
I'm trying real hard to, like, not say anything
Right.
and screw this up.
Yeah.
Right. Of course, you know, it would be inappropriate to ask who this Johnson is representing. No one would ask such a silly question. That is not to say they are more or less trustworthy than anyone else, but that is just, well, obviously you know. That's an inappropriate question.
Yeah.
They are representing their interests. They have received value. They've already paid me, and I see no reason to, you know, you're going to show up, you're going to get paid, they're going to get the delivery.
Excellent.
You do have the full delivery
Yes.
Yes.
with you now.
Nearby.
You have it on you, don't you?
Close enough.
Next time, don't bring it into the pre-meeting.
Sorry about here.
That's okay.
Yep.
I went through Rooster to hire you because you're fresh faces, and I need that.
Right.
As a fixer, I need that. I need a team that I can farm out. Right? This is going to
what
be
we
big
are.
for all of us.
Yeah.
Who the fuck are you?
That's our medic. A
Hi.
new addition to our team. Trustworthy. Have no fears.
Quinn. And in street speak, I deliver the equivalent of, hello, fellow kids. How are you?
I feel like 3 people take a deep breath and close their eyes. You know the Rooster?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Jane's kin.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, it's nice to meet you. What can I call you?
Quinn?
Quinn. All right. You said the medic before. I assumed you didn't want to be just called the medic. That seems a little overwrought.
I don't have a code name yet.
I could think of one.
Really?
All right.
I'm not aware of getting played at this point.
So,
Yes.
there's an abandoned warehouse, not very far from here, but it is out of the glitzy part of town. So, be aware, be careful. I use the term biker gang loosely because I feel like electric motorcycles shouldn't count as biker gangs.
Fair.
And yet,
And yet.
this gang rides electric motorcycles.
Okay.
Calls themselves a biker gang.
This group.
However, they
It's
are...
environmentally responsible.
They... Oh, God.
Quinn.
Sorry.
They have proven themselves to be dangerous, and we are deep in the Clown Jewels territory. So,
Got it.
be careful.
Understood.
Watch
Obviously.
for brightly colored clothing, streamers.
Why is it always got to be clowns, man? Why is it always got to be clowns?
I wish it wasn't.
All right.
I'm not a fan of clowns.
No.
That's a question for me. You can wait.
No, well, I was just silencing my phone.
Sorry.
Yeah.
You can answer that in a few minutes.
Yeah. When it becomes relevant. Okay, so the contact may want to work with you further directly.
Okay.
If they do, normally I would ask for 15% of whatever next deal you set up.
Okay.
However, she's like stares at Quinn for like a uncomfortably long moment.
Yep.
Then she turns back to Ashen. She says, I like you.
Yeah.
Would 12% seem fair?
More than fair.
Okay, so she has broken the seal on negotiation.
I see.
Right? Like this is now
Okay.
out of the bag, and you're welcome
Yeah.
to negotiate with her.
Yes, but I'm going to take the position for this, and right now that Hutch's friendship is more valuable than any discount.
We're going to make a negotiation roll for you to make that point.
Okay.
Or no,
Yeah.
you could do charisma plus
Yeah.
actor. Do you have the actor group? I
I
forget
don't have
what
the
your
actor group. I've got, let's see, so I've got impersonation, performance,
performance.
and con. So yeah,
Yeah,
so
you're not
that's-
lying, right?
No. I
Yeah.
am 100%
So
etiquette in
let's
there
roll,
somewhere.
Yeah, charisma
So-
plus
Charisma plus my bonus.
yeah.
So my charisma is 4,
Plus 1 for your suit,
plus 1 for the suit,
and plus your actor dice.
and then, so that's 5.
Yeah.
And it's only 5s and 6s count?
Yeah. That looks like 5 successes.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
5 successes and 1-1.
Can somebody roll 8 dice for me, please? Yeah. Okay. So she is, like, she picks up what you're putting down
Yeah.
and is dutifully, dutifully,
Dutifully.
You make the impression of like, yeah, I'll take the 12% because I value your friendship and I'm not just being a dick.
Yeah, exactly.
Like that.
I would happily pay the 15.
Right. Okay. So she still settles on the 12. And maybe it'll go up later.
All right.
But she does expect, it's sort of like an actor with an agent, you know, like if you get a job from somewhere, you have to cut your agent and your manager and, you know. So
She's got to wet her beak. It's,
yeah. And she sort of made this whole thing possible.
Yep.
So when you meet with the Johnson, they may have a follow-up for you. I don't know if they do. Okay, I'm not alluding to anything. I don't really know this Johnson before. I met them once before. She was at a thing that I went to, and all I knew was that she hired Shadowrunners. I don't. I've never worked with her before.
All right.
So I have some suspicions who she works for, but that's not something I'm going to elucidate right now.
Yeah, no.
And
We wouldn't ask.
We wouldn't ask.
of
nor
course,
do we care.
of course you wouldn't, because you know that would be inappropriate.
Right.
She stares at Quinn for another like 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Just look down. Just look down.
Because there's no, she's not scowling, she's not smiling, she's not, she's just flat face.
Yeah, I don't look down, but I do the whole, like, I'm looking around, like, I'm too cool to care about this. Because if I try to care about it, she's going to know I'm not cool.
Could somebody roll 8 dice for me, please?
Wait, do you want me to do that or somebody
Yeah,
else?
it could be. It's the dice go the same no matter. Okay.
That's 4 successes.
Do you want to hide your inner feelings?
Oh, no, I'm assuming there's no way I possibly could.
Well,
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, I can try. Like,
Yeah,
okay. What is this?
She'll actually be more impressed if she can't read you.
Charisma.
No, you'll roll willpower
Oh.
plus. Charisma. Actually, willpower plus charisma.
Oh, okay. All right.
Occasionally, we pair attributes.
1 success. Yeah.
Okay, well, you weren't a complete pushover.
Yeah.
Got her down to 2 successes. So, but otherwise, her vision just bores into you.
Yeah. She knows I'm not cool.
What is it you want out of this situation? That's not her asking. What is she picking up of, like, what is it you want in this moment?
I think she can pick up that I just want this lifestyle.
Okay.
I want something exciting in my life, and free. I want freedom.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right, noted.
Yeah.
Okay.
She could probably tell from my street speak accent that I'm like UCAS suburbs born and raised.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah.
She speaks pretty good English, though. She's fluent in English, so she just switches to English when she's talking to you.
Oh, okay.
Which, you can take that how you will.
I appreciate it.
I mean, I feel like Echo does that a lot too.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
just easier.
So, based on what she's described, when you leave Dante's, do we need to do anything before we leave Dante's?
No.
No, but as we're walking out, I do kind of say that, like, okay, what does that actual word mean? Because I could have sworn she said the scary biker gang was clowns. That's ridiculous. But
Oh no, they're
They're
clowns.
clowns. They're clowns.
that really means clowns?
Yeah.
It's clowns.
There's a clown biker gang.
Yep.
Yes, at least one.
What is
Electric
wrong with
bikes.
this place? Wait,
lot of
electric bikes?
Yes.
Yep.
Well, that's kind of cool.
No.
Are either of you short on edge? Yes, gain an edge.
Yay!
Have you used any edge?
I haven't used.
Okay. Be sure to mark that, because that's a thing that I can restore in appropriate circumstances. Are you down any edge?
Yes.
You should take one as well for setting that up. I mean, you just sort of like bump, set, and then they spiked it.
Yeah. Thank you guys for picking up on
That was lovely. I enjoyed that. Okay, so based on where you know you're supposed to go, it would be as long a walk to go back to Gremlin's truck as just like walk through a little bit of town. And if it's biker gang territory, you're probably not going to get the SUV through those roads very well, because they probably set up bullshit that like cars can't get into.
I would like to stow my new outfit in the truck.
Okay, so go back to the SUV
And
to
change back
change.
to my work
Oh,
clothes.
yeah. If we're gonna, we should change into
We should
runner
be
gear,
prepared.
and
Okay.
I'll grab the med kit. Is that it?
Yeah. Okay, so we get geared up. Gremlin's in there, like, I don't know, probably just rocking out to something.
All right. The
and
Gremlin's doing okay?
seems fine. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I'll fill her in on the plan, and we're gonna go get paid.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think I should go in there. I feel like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should rest.
I'm gonna activate my thermographic vision real quick and just kind of check her out. Is she like running a fever? Or anything
Roll
like that?
perception plus intuition. Plus
Things are gonna
2.
get weird.
+2.
Yeah.
This is something I'm good at. Oh, is there? Wait. Oh, limit is like how many successes you
Yes.
can keep, right?
Yeah. So what's your limit for this?
Mental.
Yeah.
5.
Okay. Oh.
Ugh.
How many dice is that?
It is 10 dice.
Okay, so it's not half ones.
Yeah.
And you got 1 success.
Yeah. Ugh.
All right.
That
So,
sucks.
she's been sitting in the truck a long time, and the thermographic vision is just picking, like, she's like the ambient temperature of the truck. It's hard to, like, you'd have to, like, really get in her face to try to, you know, figure out any more details.
Yeah.
But your gut says, it seems like her temperature is low, which is better. I mean, she doesn't have a fever, that's for sure.
Okay, all right.
She definitely doesn't have a fever.
Yeah. Okay.
But it doesn't seem like it's emergency anything. She's not hypothermic.
Yeah.
You know, and she doesn't have a femur. A femur.
A fever. Yeah.
She's only got the 2 femurs.
Okay. All right.
No extras.
Right.
Well, that's good.
Yet.
Do you only have 2 femurs?
We'll get there.
I withdraw the question.
Yes.
All right. Yeah. I mean, if she doesn't have a fever, then like whatever. It's probably like she probably breathed in something gross in the tunnels or something.
Yeah. Could be anything.
We were down in weird tunnels.
Yeah. Tunnel rot.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. Cool.
She's fine.
Totally fine.
Yeah. Yeah. And she'll probably cough it out in a couple of days.
Just needs a rest day.
Yeah.
I need to get her back to the apartment, put some spiders on her. She'll be right much better.
While you all are changing, you hear from under the seats in the back, thump, thump, thump. Fuck. Relatively high-pitched voice, cussing under the seats in the back of the SUV.
Oh God.
Do we haven't
The kid.
Let me out.
opened up the thing? Who's in there?
It's Carmen.
God damn it, Carmen.
God damn it, Carmen. What are you doing,
Said she
Carmen?
ran home.
I thought so too.
I sent Steve to look after you.
Well, I went back to the truck and waited for you there, and then didn't want you to see me when you came back, so I went under the seat. There's a lot of storage in there,
Yeah.
but you can't open it from the inside.
No.
You're not supposed to be in there, is why.
That's-
Well,
Yes.
then I fell asleep, and so what's up? Are we home? She just looks legitimately sleepy.
Yeah, no. Just go back to bed.
We're on our way home. We just have to do an errand.
She looks up. She's like,
Yeah.
"We're in the city."
Yeah.
Don't tell Jane
Yeah.
about any of this.
You saw nothing.
Ooh, her eyes spread like now she's in the gang, right?
Oh no, you're not. No. Just go back in the storage. It's probably the
I
safest.
don't want to go under. I can't get back out.
We'll get you out later.
No.
Yes.
Can I just sit in the truck?
She can sit in the truck. Don't touch anything.
Don't touch anything. Gremlin will shoot you if you do.
Nasty wet cough from the front of the.
Yeah.
Carmen's like,
Do you want Gremlin to cough on you?
No.
Don't touch anything. She coughed on everything in this truck.
yeah,
Yeah. Just sit here.
Except the back seat.
yeah. And I should mention Carmen is. I don't remember if I said last time she's she's Latina. She's got long dark hair, mostly straight, and just has that spindly 12-year-old body that is not figured out where it's going to go yet. And so, she's probably a little tall for her age, but it seems human, and who knows what else. But yeah, she like kind of like scoots away from the front. It was like, I can just sit back here, and she like has her like shitty comm link that she could play games on and stuff. And
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. Hang out. We'll be back in a little bit. We just have to run an errand.
I really want to like go to a bar.
No.
Absolutely not.
No.
Why? You got to go to a bar?
We are old,
Yeah.
and I can do magic.
Are you even old enough?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm almost as old as you.
No.
Not even close.
You are not.
You don't know that.
Yes.
Actually, we do. We
all
remember
know
when you
that.
were born.
I'm 18.
You are not.
That is not true.
That is a lie.
17.
Nope.
Stop. If you keep it up, you're going back in storage.
Fuck.
Yeah. Also, language. Jesus.
Fuck off.
Storage?
She just sits in the very back row, like
Yeah.
the fifth row of the SUV, and like pulls her her like janky glasses on and her comm link and is playing a game.
That's what I thought.
Probably Super Ultra Mega Mario Kart.
Great. Whatever. All right, let's
She
go.
like burns her whole body when she's no,
Exactly.
definitely not. It's died away.
Oh, no.
I'll just go up to the front of the truck. Gremlin, there's a child in the truck.
I thought I smelled something.
Yeah.
No.
Make sure nothing happens to her. Jane will be sad.
Okay. She hawks a big loogie.
You're gonna need some rest when we get back.
Yeah, I feel like shit.
Yeah. No offense, you don't look so good.
It's like hot in the truck, right?
Do I feel hot?
She feels like normal, It's like it's a 50-degree Seattle night,
Yeah.
right? The truck is probably 65, right? It's not warm, it's not cold. It's just a Californian would think that's very cold, right?
Yeah. I'm like,
But-
that's cold. I need a sweater.
right. But for most people, 65 degrees is like, well, this is a pretty reasonable ambient temperature. And you're outside with jackets on, like you're
Negative. I have a meat popsicle.
Yes. Well, from somebody who lives in Seattle full time, your character would be relatively comfortable in this kind of like environment.
She's like, it's a little warm, I guess.
Okay. She's got a little sweat,
Yeah.
but yeah. All right, let's just get paid, and then I can go home and lay down.
Yeah.
And you remember how to drive this thing, right? If
Oh, yeah.
I need to sleep. Okay.
I can drive on the way back.
She does a big yawn, and then like coughs because it's like irritates her throat. And, yeah.
Okay, hang in there. We'll be right back.
Okay. Cool. I bet we could afford decent meds.
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
That'll be good.
What's our mafia guy's name again? I always forget this.
Gio Salvatore.
Yeah, Salvatore. Yeah, I bet Salvatore's got meds stocked up for this.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what I caught, but it sucks.
Yeah, it sounds terrible. So we're going to go.
Okay, great. So, you all head out, the three of you, and you're geared up for action at this point. You make it through, you know that you've crossed into the territory of the Clown Jewels biker gang, based on the graffiti that's around. And I assume you're not marching through going, "Fuck you, clowns!"
We are not.
No.
We are creeping quietly.
Yeah. So, are you our best sneaker?
I guess.
Probably.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I got a 4 in the sneaking.
Okay. Why don't you roll agility plus sneaking -1, because you're trying to keep everyone quiet.
Plus sneaking,
My
-1.
agility plus sneak is not that bad.
Is it?
Pretty decent too.
I got
Oh, is it?
7
Okay.
total.
Take your die back.
All right. So let's see. So my agility,
Yeah, mine's 8, so.
Yeah.
5, so 9.
Holy shit.
6.
Okay.
Dang. Sneaky AF.
Yeah.
No ones even, right?
No ones?
5 successes and no ones seems like a critical success to me.
That seems pretty good.
And the two of you are walking along kind of behind him, and you feel the sort of cloak of, it's not literal silence, but just this cloak of assured in it. You're just like in a zone. It's actually Ashen's zone, but you're just cutting a swath through here.
Sweet.
And you even see, like, you pause for a second, even though you know they're not going to see you. You could probably sell one of those electric bikes for something.
Oh.
Be easy to take.
That's
It's these fucking clowns.
just fucking clowns. All right. We'll just stow that.
Yep.
Just stow that thought in the back of the head.
Might
There we go.
want to take a ride back.
Yeah, I know.
Is that a walk?
Might be nice. Might be nice to ride back in style.
So you follow Hutch's directions. You find the abandoned warehouse. And of course, we all know what an abandoned warehouse looks like. This is like a Fast and Furious empty warehouse,
Right.
right? It's a big open space with the posts, and you drive cars in and out of there, and probably some crates stacked off to the side that have been there for 100 years, and it's grease stains on the hard concrete floor. High up, there's windows that have been knocked out for no reason. And this is the kind of space we're looking at.
With some slow fans with a dramatic light through it.
Yeah, well, they're probably not running anymore. But yeah, the place has also apparently become a fairly extensive like graffiti mural.
Oh,
like
nice.
inside and out.
Pretty.
Apparently, the Clown Jewels are accomplished artists, or at least one of them is. Like for one person to have done all of this would be astonishing. So it's probably like their version of a museum.
Okay.
Of like whatever. But that's not the most interesting part about this warehouse. The most interesting part is the like half dozen motorcycles parked outside the warehouse and the suppressed sound of gunfire.
Oh.
So everybody who's shooting in there is using a sound suppressor.
Okay.
But you know the sound of like that, the like angry butterfly flutters is what's going on there. The suppressed automatic fire, suppressed pistol fire. What do you want to do?
Definitely weapons out.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
The bikes parked outside look like clown bikes.
Yeah, for sure.
Definitely
Goddamn
clown
clowns.
bikes. Goddamn clowns.
It's also worth noting there is no reason to stick to gel rounds here if you were really feeling animosity towards clowns.
All right.
But you can also use gel rounds. The only time gel rounds become really inadvisable is if anyone has like hard armor,
Right.
like proper SWAT armor or anything like that is almost useless. Gel rounds
Got
are
it,
not
okay.
going to do anything. For the kind of armor you all wear, that's soft armor, that gel rounds still do their job. They just do stun damage instead of physical.
Got it.
Okay.
I guess, yeah, no, weapons out. And we start, so where did Hutch say we were going to meet this person? Like,
In that warehouse.
but like any sort of particular location in the warehouse, or just?
No, I mean, it was supposed to just be abandoned and empty.
Right.
Apparently, Hutch didn't have the data that this was a mural or like an active hangout
Got it.
for the clowns. This was supposed to be a low-key, like, no one hangs out here.
Got it. So yeah, we start creeping around the side. Start looking for a point of entry that's.
Yeah, I mean, you can
All along
see
the side.
these motorcycles are parked right in front of. There's a garage door that's shut and a person-sized door that's swung open, and you can kind of see like muzzle flashes and all kinds of shit going on inside there.
Can we see like clowns versus non-clowns, or is that detail?
You will have to probably get closer.
Okay.
I do need to know who's loading gel rounds versus regular ammo.
Gel. I don't think I'm ready to kill yet.
Okay.
Ammo. Fuck these clowns.
Okay.
Yeah, ammo.
Okay.
We're like, this is bad.
No, it's okay. It's just an important character
Also,
choice.
this is our money that they're messing with.
Yes.
Potentially, yeah.
Yeah.
If your contact is dead, you're fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yep.
All right. Yeah. So ammoing it up.
Okay.
Dead rich people can't. pay you.
Now this this mantle of movement, of silent movement, is still with you, and you can get in behind. Like these clowns went in, and they presumably, like from what you can see, they have kind of a fortified position, so to speak.
But we can come in behind.
But
them.
yeah, you would just be walking in behind
Sandwich
them.
those clowns.
Let's do that. Yeah. Let's just creep up behind them.
Clown
like,
witch.
Clown witch.
Yeah.
The nearest little cluster of clowns.
Okay. So as you creep up, you do have a second to kind of evaluate the situation, and you see there are 6 clowns. There were only 3 motorcycles outside, I think I said.
All right,
6 clowns, and they all have various like pistols, submachine guns. One has an assault rifle, well, it looks like some dirty business, right? It has a underbarrel grenade launcher, but they haven't used it, so they probably don't have any grenades for it.
Got it.
That'd be difficult to get hold of. But they're shooting at this target, and you realize you can see a black Barracuda. Yeah, the black Barracuda parked under a strategic beam of light.
Nice. Well staged.
Yeah, and the bullets are just bouncing off the car. The car's not being damaged. It's obviously bulletproof. And the glass, like some of the glass is cracked, but it's bulletproof glass. But there's only so much bulletproof glass can take.
Yeah.
So, and you can see somebody like, just use the submachine gun to try and like get the clowns to duck down, and they're not. Whoever's behind the Barracuda is not aware of you yet. The clowns aren't aware of you, so it depends on what you want to do. If you want to like shoot clowns in the back, we can roll a surprise round for initiative.
I would like to shoot clowns in the back.
All right, let's shoot clowns
Possibly
in the
with
back.
magic.
I have no need to tell them that we're here.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
They're clearly attacking our contact.
let's. Do you have an order that you would want to go in? Because the three of you have. These clowns are totally distracted. You have the opportunity.
Yeah, I guess I'm in front, leading with my cone of silencio here.
Yeah.
So
I would wait for one of you to fire an attack first before I would definitely start. But as soon as you do, I would...
How close are the clowns to each other?
There's two off to the left behind one crate, so they're shoulder to shoulder, and they're like helping each other reload stuff. Right? They're a couple. It's two guys, and it looks like they're just intimate, right? Like you can tell that they're working together. There are two more that are separate, and like one of them has that thick reinforced column of concrete as cover. The other one just has a tall, like the kind of crates that a refrigerator would come in, and is using that as cover. Because whatever the submachine gun is behind the Barracuda is not like a heavy weapon, right?
Got
so
it.
it's going to chew up some stuff, but it's a submachine gun, not a like cannon, you know.
does anyone look to be in charge here?
Not really. It's hard to tell. And then the other two are the one with the assault rifle, and the one next to the assault rifle has ducked down, and you're almost like, oh shit, they're going to see us, but is just looking at the floor and is concentrating real hard.
All right, cool.
And Echo, you smell burnt cotton candy.
Rude. I'm not into it. I don't know what that means, but I don't like it.
All right, cool.
So, among the three of you, who would like to go first? Or if we don't know, we can roll initiative.
No, I'll go first.
Okay.
And I'm going for assault rifle.
Okay.
I guess, just creep up behind and, if I can, back of the head with the old predator. Actually, killing hands.
Okay. So the one with the assault rifle has the guy who's turned around and squatted down. So if you walk up behind the assault rifle, the guy who's sitting on the ground is definitely going to see you.
Okay.
Because you're not invisible.
Right.
But you could take a shot from here and shoot him in the back pretty easily.
Yeah, make a shot.
Okay. Pistol? Is that what we're talking about?
I was going to use the predator.
Yeah. So pistols plus agility.
Pistols. That's 3. Plus agility is 5. Plus, let's see, I've got, that's improved reflexes. Does that help here?
Not that applies to your reaction. So when you roll initiative, and you don't get a bonus for them being unaware, but they're also not going to get a dodge roll.
Okay.
So they're just going to.
Right.
Now, if you wanted to call a shot and say it's to the head, it'll do what happens when a bullet hits someone in the head.
Okay. All right.
Right? We're not going to roll for damage.
Got it.
But called shot, you take 4 dice out of your dice
Got
pool.
it. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna shoot at their back.
Okay.
Let's see. 2 successes and 2 ones.
Okay, great. So the one success, the target, the bullet lands. The extra success adds to the damage of the weapon. Is it 8p or 9p? I don't remember.
Ares Predator?
Yeah.
Is 8p.
8.
Okay, so now it's 9 because you got an extra success.
Oh, great. Cool.
Right, that's how that adds. And they have some basic armor that I'm going to roll. I'm just going to take some dice for myself. Not make you guys do all my work. Okay, so his armor takes off 3 of it, but he does take. That means he takes 6 damage, right?
Okay,
That's
yeah.
like more than half of his health.
Right.
And he like is shoved forward into the crates. The crates fall over, and Kimmy, you're presented with a shot. Like somebody has just jumped out of cover, is what it looks like.
Okay.
Right? And you're like, that. Would you?
100%.
So this is like your attack of opportunity that you've been waiting for.
Okay.
Spoiler: it's Kimmy behind the car.
What?
Behind the Barracuda? No way.
Whoa.
Yeah.
What?
Shocking.
Did not see that coming at all.
Which, by the way, looks like this.
Yeah.
Ooh, yes.
Is that a Cuda?
Right. Cool.
All right. So you're gonna make your firearms roll. I think I made some notes for you there.
You did.
You are fairly skilled with firearms.
Is that what you labeled shoot?
Yep.
Okay.
Excellent.
Yes.
And probably just a 3-round burst will be good. That'll do a lot of harm
Okay.
because he's also still not able to dodge.
Okay.
Oh god.
Oh, wow.
Oh no.
That is all of the successes.
Clown
is-
explosion.
Hold on, I'm gonna roll armor because it wasn't a called shot.
7 out of 8 successes.
Oh.
Okay, so take 2 of those out.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Oh, sad. Have
That's
5
only
successes.
5.
Okay, and did I write the? I think I wrote the base damage for that. So you all recognize this sound. Actually, none of you are like super hot weapon specialists.
No.
Nope, that's
Okay,
Gremlin.
so you just hear a submachine gun. You don't know what kind of submachine gun it is. It does have a sound suppressor on it. So again, angry flurry of butterflies. This is okay. So this starts at 8p as well. We get to add. You had 5 successes. So the first one means you hit, and then all the extras are added.
Got it.
So that's 12p.
Okay.
Which is more life than this clown has.
I murdered good.
Yeah. So you came out, boom, shot this guy in the back, and he's like, ugh, and he's like trying to turn. Is like, what the fuck is going on? Tumbles forward through the crates he was using as cover, and then you just hear this tight like 3-round burst, and it just stitches because he fell forward, right? So it just goes dunk, 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 head, back. In a like neat little pattern,
Oh, nice.
and then
Appreciate
it goes still.
Yeah.
1 down, 5 to go.
Yeah,
I would like to set a clown on fire.
yeah. Which one?
The crouching one, who's either got to poop real bad or is doing magic.
It's a magic. Their magic smells like burnt cotton candy.
Volcano toast.
Yeah, you can do a magic and a poop.
Okay, so I'm gonna
Might even
cast
do a magic
flamethrower at him because I don't like the cut of his clown jib.
I don't blame you.
Magic plus spell casting. Oh, that's a lot. Okay.
And what force do you want to cast it at? Keeping in mind, force is the maximum hits you can keep.
Yes.
And if you do 6 damage with this, that's plenty, but it's not going to outright kill somebody.
Yeah.
Right? Most people have 9 to 10 health boxes.
Right.
Well, more like 8 to 9 is a better average.
Okay.
And this person doesn't look particularly burly.
Right.
They may even be. So in Shadowrun, dwarves are a meta type, right? It's separate from people with dwarfism. So I don't want that to be. That is an unfortunate thing that Shadowrun set up. That anyway, this person is probably in the dwarf meta type, right?
Okay.
In that they're physically smaller. That doesn't. Shadowrun dwarves are not like Tolkien dwarves, where they're all like burly and bearded and whatever.
Yeah.
But they are typically shorter and stockier as a group. There are tall, skinny dwarven people, right?
I have a question.
Yeah.
I had a little bit of stun damage from Drain last time. Do I still currently have that?
Yeah, you haven't had a chance to rest.
Okay.
Because even like napping in the car wouldn't really be
Is it
rest.
gonna- okay.
Yeah. Not with the kind of music Gremlin plays.
That's true. That's fair. Okay. So I'm gonna go with a force of 7. Yeah. 7.
you have 2 successes.
I do.
A number of a dangerous number of ones?
No.
Okay. But you also have an edge in which you could re-roll all the failed dice. Which is a large number of dice.
It is
For
a
those
large
just
number
no, I'm
of
just
dice.
saying for the listeners, right? They're-
Yeah.
You rolled what, like 12 dice?
11.
11 dice and got 2 hits, which is highly improbable.
Let's go ahead and re-roll that.
So I'm going to scoot those over.
Get it.
Oh, you got long arms.
Got spider legs.
And you only have 1 edge, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll have to do something funny again next time.
Oh, that's much better.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
3 more.
Okay. So,
Okay, so that's 5 successes.
okay, great. 5 successes is under your magic, so it's still stun drain.
Okay.
But let's go ahead and roll for drain,
right.
which I believe is willpower plus
Yeah. Logic plus willpower.
logic plus willpower, yeah.
So 10. And this is a force -1 spell.
Okay, so 6 drain.
yeah.
Oh.
3.
Okay, so you take 3 stun.
Ow.
Okay, your first introduction to consequences.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
I hate it.
Yeah,
Thanks, I hate
thanks,
it.
I hate it. Now, the other thing is, you probably would have dropped your combat sense once you left Rise Corp.
Yes.
That's a lot to sort of keep your mind working on through a whole car ride and
Yeah.
everything else. So that's fine. You don't have that up and running.
No.
So mark 3 stun damage.
did.
How many does that put you at?
5.
Okay, so you're still at -1 to all your rolls.
Okay.
When you get to 6 damage, you'll be at -2 to all your rolls.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a lot. Sorry.
Okay. That's okay. The clown is on fire, though, right?
Well, much.
Yeah. That's what I wanted.
So
That's the important
yeah.
part.
Does flamethrower say, like, does it have a base damage and then you add this to it, or is it just
Oh, good
hits?
question. Flame.
Because it might be force plus hits, which is, oh no,
Oh, no.
if that's the case.
Flamethrower. Let's see. Explosion of flames flash into existence and scorch the target. Yep. Benefit of causing pain and being intimidating as hell.
Check.
These spells deal fire damage, page 171.
Yeah, that's fine.
They do burn out after striking the target, but their secondary effects may ignite flammable materials that continue to burn after the spell is exhausted.
Oh, so maybe I do need to look up fire damage on page 171.
Yeah, it just says that flamethrower is a single target spell, while fireball is an area spell.
Yeah.
Damage just says P.
Yeah. So P. Damage is P? That's what it says?
Fire damage
Physical rather
is
than-
physical.
Oh, it's physical. Yeah, okay. It is physical damage for sure.
Yeah.
Armor value plus fire resistance minus fire AP on the table below. Oh, that's to determine if something is flammable. When something catches fire, the fire has an initial damage value of 3. This damage is caused at the end of each combat turn, and the DV increases by 1 at the start of each subsequent combat turn until the item is destroyed or the fire is put out.
Okay. Oh, fire-based spells is it's minus the spell. The spell force is how much armor penetration this has. So his
okay.
armor is completely eliminated.
Okay.
I mean, from this roll, it's still burning.
Yeah.
But I'm going to say it's 3 plus your successes,
Okay.
since it's fire damage, and it says fire damage starts at 3. So you had how many?
5 successes.
5 successes. I get a willpower roll to try and reduce your initial successes. I only have 3 dice.
Cool.
Oh, 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
So
so
you're
4.
You're down to 4 for a total of 7 damage. Now I get to roll my body plus armor. You have eradicated all of my armor, but even though you've eradicated more armor than I have, it doesn't take away my body dice, right? Like
Okay.
you overdid my.
So for future flamethrower, I wouldn't have to cast it as high because the force is only for the armor?
Well, it's also the max number of hits you can keep.
Right.
Right, so that's...
I don't tend to roll that high, though, so
right.
it's better for me to cast low.
Yeah, I mean, that's the dance of Shadowrun magic.
Mm-hmm.
So, the fact that I have 6 armor, you cast it at 4/7, I just don't get my armor. I still get my body roll.
Okay.
Which is 5. 2. So, what do we say? 3 plus, how many did you have left?
I had 4 left.
4, so 7. I resisted 2 of it. I take 5 fire damage, and I'm on fire. It makes it a little bit difficult to concentrate on spell casting. That's rude. So I hope you feel bad about that.
I feel real good
But
about it.
this clown reels. The spell they were trying to put together completely falls apart. You can see it in astral space just dissolve, and their like fake orange clown hair bursts into flames. Their poofy synthetic clothes melt. Right. All this like artificial fabrics and armor. I mean, it was like a armored jumpsuit, kind of what it was like a shitty version of what you guys. Your guys is worth 9 armor. He has one worth 6 armor. And so it's
built into that clown body.
Yeah. And he's not dead. He's
but he wishes he was.
Yeah.
Actually, what is your total edge? Your edge attribute is 1.
1.
Can you roll 1 die for me, please? You're not spending edge. I'm just rolling luck.
Okay.
He explodes. Okay.
3.
That's fine. He tumbles over into the like body of his dead, probably leader. Right. They catch on fire. The crates are catching on fire. There's fire.
There's fire in that.
A fair amount of it. And you hear a distant laugh. The laugh of a heavy smoker. Let me have this place and we'll be even.
Well, I can't yet. We have a business to do. After the business?
Promise it to me.
Sure, you can have this place after the business is done.
All right. And you can feel a presence in astral space. He's not literally there, but is like pushing from the plane of fire.
Yeah.
And is like, you've somehow developed a rapport, like a conduit with this.
I made a friend.
That fire elemental that you summoned.
Yeah, it doesn't occur to her that that's weird.
Okay.
She's like, I summoned a guy and I made a friend.
Yeah. That leaves you.
So I think it's really sweet that there's a couple over there, and I don't want them to die. So before they get murdered, I'm going to stun them.
They are the furthest from the fire, too.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah. So I'm gonna shoot at whichever one is currently firing.
Okay.
Not the one that's currently.
This is a Ares Predator, right?
Yes.
So you could split your dice pool and shoot at both of them.
I only have 9 dice. I'm not sure. That's
Oh yeah, and you'd have to lose 1.
Yeah.
To split.
Yeah.
So you'd roll 4 dice for each.
No, I think I'm just gonna
What could go wrong?
take out one of them.
All right.
Oh, hey, that's pretty good. That is 5 successes.
Okay. I think this one. No, it's all surprise round. This is happening almost simultaneously, so no dodge. I will roll my armor. What's Predator has armor piercing?
AP 1.
Okay,
Minus
so I
1.
only get 5 armor. But plus my 5 body. Okay, I get 3. You have 5 successes plus the 8p. So you're at 13 physical damage.
Yes.
Minus 3
It's
is 10. And you're using gel
This is
rounds?
stun, yeah. Gel
Okay,
rounds, yeah.
that's good because you just shot this guy in the head.
Nice.
And he just goes, wham! Because you got him right in the back of
Yeah.
the, right in that knobby bit
Yeah,
in the
right.
back of the skull. And face plant, like his head bounces off the box in front of him and he just tips over backwards.
Nice.
Like, that is Concussion Town.
Yes. All right.
All aboard. So we have...
I bet I'm actually good.
The other one is still up. The 2 in the middle are still up. Leader is downtown, and we're burninating this countryside.
Yep. And the room is on fire.
Well, a little bit of the room is on fire. This is a big space, right? Like you're not.
It's a big room.
Yeah, and there aren't that many. Oh, whoops! Don't rub your eyes when you have mascara. Did I just mark my eye? Okay, great. So the it's time to roll regular initiative.
Okay.
We got through our surprise round. So that is, it should be written on your character sheet. It's your reaction plus your intuition plus the number of dice provided from whatever bonuses you have.
Oh. 7.
Ugh, 1.
Oh, it's the number of pips.
Oh,
In this case, you add pips and add it to your reaction.
Okay.
Or your initiative.
So wait, do I roll this 7 plus 2d6?
You roll 2 dice,
And then you
add them
7.
together, and then add 7.
7. Got it.
Oh, I rolled 2 dice total, and then add the number of pips to my number. Of
Got it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the one thing in Shadowrun that doesn't work like the rest of the game.
Okay. So I rolled a 6 and a 3, so that's 9. Plus my 6 initiative means I have 15.
15, yes.
I rolled 7. I've got 14.
All right. So Quinn is 15.
Yes, Quinn is 15.
All right. Anyone else at 15?
Echo
What's your agility?
is 4.
What's your agility?
4.
Intuition?
Intuition 5.
She's got it.
Okay. Echo. 15. 14?
14.
Ashen?
13.
13. Kimmy. For now.
For now.
All right. So,
Barracuda badass.
and these guys will go on 8. Echo, you're up.
Okay. I guess I'm going to shoot a clown because I'm feeling a little woozy.
Yeah.
Let's see. How do I shoot at stuff again?
You'll go agility plus pistols skill.
Ooh. And I'm at -1 to all my rolls or just magic?
All.
Ooh.
Except for drain and damage resistance.
Maybe I should do a magic about it instead. Oh boy. Okay.
Well, if you do a magic, you risk more drain.
I know. I have 3 spots left. It's probably fine.
And then Quinn, you're next, so you should be
Okay.
thinking. And Ashen, you're in the hole.
Okay.
Do you want to let me go first? Because I may be able to help you out with your stun. I don't know that I can.
Oh, you should not use stim patches on a mage.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
you can't
okay.
use medicine on me.
I mean,
I'm
you
worried.
can, but we have to roll to like not wreck her magic.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
It messes with mages.
Well, let's just see what happens when I shoot at stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I should have 6 dice. Now
Yeah.
I've got 5.
5. So what? Like 3 agility, 3 pistols.
4 agility, 2 pistols.
Okay. Yep. So yeah, -1 for
We'll roll
damages.
these ones. Do it good.
Oh, and which one are you shooting at?
I got 3 successes.
Yeah.
Good job, Dice. I love you. So we have the 2 in the middle, and the 1.
And the burning one,
the burning
and
one.
the one on the left, who is turning around to interact.
Yeah. What kind of weapons do the ones in the middle have?
Sort of light submachine guns, machine pistols.
Okay. I feel like the one that's on fire is probably a little distracted by that.
Mhm.
So one of the ones in the middle.
Okay.
Yeah, submachine gun.
All right. So the damage will be 3 plus. What is that? Ares
Ares
Predator
Predator,
as well.
yeah.
Classic. Okay, so you're looking at 11. They do get to try and dodge because they're aware of you now. Oh, no. How many successes did you have on the hit?
3.
Oh, okay. Tie goes to the attacker.
Yay!
So, you do get to do the base damage of the weapon, and then I roll my armor, which is intact, minus 4. So you do 4p to...
Okay.
Let's see, clown A, B, C, D, E, and F. F was the leader and is effed. E is on fire.
Mm-hmm.
Fire.
C and D are the ones in the middle. B is bonked.
Yep.
And you shot at C for 4 damage.
Sweet.
Okay. Quinn.
Okay, I'm going to try and stun the other one that I was, in that couple that I was shooting at. Good.
Okay.
It's only 2 successes.
All right. Well, they're going to try to dodge.
Not so good this time.
1. Wait, what did you have?
So I had 2 successes. So
All right.
so
You win.
hit. Yay.
Yes.
Just barely. But just 8. That'd be 8 stun damage.
Yes. Okay. Let me roll armor.
And it's AP1.
Yeah. Okay. So we reduce that by 4, and you do 4 stun damage to that. Ashen.
I guess I'll shoot at
Oh,
D.
sorry. These are pistols. You can fire twice.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
Okay, I want to shoot again.
Yeah. It's just
Yeah.
minus 1 for the second shot.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
So I roll
For
4
recoil.
instead of 5?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to shoot again.
There's almost no
realize
reason
that.
not to.
Yeah.
2 successes.
Okay. I'm going to try to dodge. Tie goes to the attacker.
Sweet.
So I'll roll to soak damage. Minus 3 is 5 is 9. He's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got 3 successes this time.
I knew I was forgetting something about this.
I like this rule.
Well, you don't get to keep 2 of them, but you're still on top for
Okay,
8
all right.
damage.
Ooh, okay.
And I'm going to roll the soak. So many rolls in this game. Oh, no. Okay. That's 5. So 3. This person has 7 stun,
7
which
stun.
is not enough to knock them out,
Almost.
but they do look pretty dizzy.
He's woozy.
Yeah.
And woozy maker.
Okay, that was so Echo and Quinn both got their double shots.
Nice.
Ashen,
So I'm coming in with my Predator.
yep, can also take 2 shots.
Oh, awesome. And I am going to shoot at D.
Yeah, unharmed so far.
Unharmed so far. So that's my pistols is 3.
Yep.
And then it's agility
Uh huh.
is 5. That's 1, 2, 3 successes.
Okay, I will try to dodge. Okay, so take away 1 of those,
So 2 successes.
and Ares Predator means you have +1 to damage, so it'll be 9p
9p.
that I'm trying to soak. Oh, that's not very good.
No.
All right, 7p in 1 hit. Do you want to fire again?
Yeah, I'm going to fire again.
Do it.
So that's with 1 less dice.
Also, everyone, please keep a ticker of bullets
All right, yep.
Okay.
for the ammo capacity of your weapon.
Yeah.
So that's... hold on.
Remember how I did last during the last fight.
I mean, you could have reloaded in the car.
Okay,
Yeah.
so reset.
So again, it's 3...
Oh, it's
Get
making
it
a
later.
run for it.
So 3 for pistols, and then 4 for agility.
Yeah,
That's fine.
but
One
minus
less.
1 for the second
That's
shot.
why.
Yeah,
Yes, 4 for agility instead of 5.
yeah.
So 1, 4
Wow.
successes.
Nice.
Okay, trying to dodge.
7 dice.
No, that's bad.
That's-
Okay, we don't have to roll the rest of that.
We know how that one's
Yeah.
gonna go.
D is done. Okay, that was Ashen. Kimmy.
Yes. She's probably going to aim for someone probably in the middle, since you said they were closer. So
Yeah.
C.
C is definitely an available target. They have light cover, but that'll just help with their
I
armor.
thought I
Okay.
murdered that clown.
Oh.
The C one?
Yeah, the middle one.
There were two in the middle. Oh, you did?
Yeah, you did, because of your second shot.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, to Murder Town.
Then I am...
So there's the one that's on fire, and there's the one that he's desperately trying to stun. But you could certainly...
I don't think I probably realized that.
Yeah,
so.
That wouldn't be obvious from where you are.
Yeah, so that would be the one I'd probably hit. The one on fire is like, eh.
He's on fire.
3 successes.
It's not going to end
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
Okay, 3 successes. Actually, I forgot to take the minus for dodge. I still got 1. So you get to keep 2 successes with the submachine gun, which is 8p, I think.
Yes.
So 10p. I think it has some armor piercing as well.
Yes. Right. Yes.
Well, that means I rolled too many dice. Hold on. I have to re-roll that. Okay, so I reduced by 1. So you were at 10p, so now it's 9p?
Okay.
I don't have that much health left.
Okay.
A is out. We're just left with a burning clown on the floor.
Do they have an attack?
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah. I'm going to try something.
All right.
I'm intrigued.
Last ditch effort. Might as well.
Echo, you realize this clown is summoning a spirit.
Oh.
While on fire. He's like trying to put out as much of this, but he's in melting plastic, right? Like that he's just being burned very badly, and there's nothing he can do about it. But he's pulling all of his concentration into pulling something from somewhere else.
Okay. Do I have an opportunity to try and intervene in that?
I don't think counterspelling works on conjuring, but you can always try to take control of someone else's spirit once it exists.
Okay.
So I don't think there's a counter conjuring roll.
And this is still the same round, right? Do
Yes.
you get to-
Yeah, we're just at the end of round 1 here.
Yeah.
On turn 8.
I didn't know if you could do multiple actions in a round.
Well, you will. Well, once we go to the end, everyone will subtract 10 from their initiative,
Oh,
and
that's
if you
right.
have a positive number, you get to go again.
Okay.
Okay, so this clown has summoned a water elemental up, like through the pipes burst. It's not huge, but it engulfs him, and he obviously uses its first service to like douse the fire and do some healing. Right?
Okay.
So you don't know how many services he has with it, but it looks like he's able to. He's wearing this elemental like armor, right? And is coming at you. He doesn't have an action right now, but it's like gonna get you.
Okay.
He's not gonna.
No.
However, and this is something all of you would know, spirits are basically immune to bullets. It's pointless, right? So that wouldn't be a surprise to
But
anyone.
clowns aren't.
But he's in the spirit.
Oh, he's in it. Okay.
He has been engulfed,
Gotcha.
and you could see is visibly holding his breath.
Okay.
So.
Yes, just stay in there for a couple minutes, clown.
He's coming to get you. However, we subtract 10. All of you have a turn. Echo, you would go on 5. What do you want to do about it?
Can I... What would I roll to, like, defect the spirit to my side?
Conjuring. So conjuring would make it work for you. Banishment is sometimes rude, but also sometimes necessary.
Yeah.
Right? Depending on how you want to do that. If banishment goes poorly, you could wind up with a free spirit, which is always exciting. And conjuring can also end up with a free spirit, but is almost always, aside from critical glitch, if you fail the conjuring check to get control of it, it just goes home. It takes its ball and goes home.
Cool.
So either way, you're kind of
Okay. I'm gonna reconjure this. Let's just steal this guy.
Okay. You are summoning a Force 4 spirit.
Okay.
Minus, so it's your magic plus conjuring minus your damage modifiers.
Okay, I'm at -1.
Okay.
So that's 9. 9, not 10. Work brain. Okay. 3, 5. No, that's 8. I can math, you guys.
You did it.
Come on, water spirit. Ooh, yeah, I heckin' did it.
Yeah, okay.
1, 2, 3. Well, that's just 3.
That's still more successes than he got on his initial summoning.
Yeah.
So the spirit is going to resist with its force. It only got 1. So you would be owed 2 services if you survive the drain. So
Okay.
it's time to roll drain as if you had summoned a Force 4 spirit, because you did.
10. Okay. Well, it was force 4?
Yeah.
And conjuring is just force for the
I
drain
believe so,
resistance?
yeah.
Okay.
Or is it force times 2? I don't think it's force times 2. That's a lot.
Well, either way, even if I don't re-roll this one,
You've
got
got 4. Yeah, you're done. And you're not
Yeah.
in danger with 1, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Okay. Sweet.
Okay, yeah. This thing
Yay.
is drawn. It doesn't move from where it is. It still has this guy engulfed.
Yeah, I know.
But it's
I love that.
but it's sort of face forms and it looks confused for a second and then it shakes its head and then just sort of dips its head. It doesn't like do an elaborate bow, but as it dips, the clown is like, oh, get out, and it just goes, no. That's, what do? It's the face it's making, like, what do I do? It doesn't speak.
Okay.
But it's like,
Yeah. It was like, oh, hello, friend. Welcome. Can you please drown him?
and he just sits down like a kid who just had a huge Thanksgiving meal and just like leans against the wall. And it's Grizzly.
Yeah.
This like burnt clown, melted plastic armor, struggling to escape the innards of this water elemental.
Takes a while.
It
does.
does. Yeah.
Just ignore it. Just walk right by.
Yeah.
Shouldn't have tried to ruin our payday.
Yep.
Rude.
Yep. Just walk by and
Yep.
walk up to the car and knock.
From the other side of the car pops up this blonde in like a black catsuit, and she kind of like points her gun around, not like aiming at you, but just like hovering, like making sure everything's set. Well, y'all sure know how to make an entrance, don't you?
Well,
We weren't planning quite such a dramatic
yeah.
entrance, but
No, it's all right. I'm quite thankful. I assume you are the Shadowrunners that I'm set to meet with Hutch.
Yes.
yes.
Oh, excellent. Well, thank you so much for your assistance with those, I don't even know what to call them.
Clown
They rode
jewels.
electric bikes.
We know. Yeah. Not cool.
No.
Yeah, it's totally not cool.
Yep.
Well, they're
Yes.
Yeah.
But, I'm sorry, I'm being rude. I'm a bit off my game after such an exciting start.
Yeah. They just came upon you here.
Yeah, I was thinking that this was going to be. I was told this was going to be an empty warehouse.
Yeah.
we were told the same.
Yeah.
But the murals say that it's probably somewhere important to the clowns. So
I mean, I don't mean to question your professionalism, but is there any way word of this could have gotten out?
no,
No.
All right.
there's no way.
All right. Well, then hopefully we won't have any more unexpected and uninvited visitors.
Yes.
I don't believe so.
Excellent. Well, and you have the merchandise then, I assume.
Yes.
Yes.
We've got it.
Excellent.
And you have the money, we presume.
Indeed. And she holds up like a credit stick thing. Is that what they
Yep.
are? Okay.
Yeah, it looks like a stick of chapstick.
Yeah. I agree. I was told the agreed upon amount was $400K.
That's
Is that true?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's
Oh
good.
yeah, minus the 1,000.
Yes.
Yeah. You were paid 100 up front
Right.
and promised 400 on the back end.
That's that is exactly correct.
Excellent.
And you were expecting files.
And the sample.
Yeah. I'll pull out the sample in a refrigerated little case and open it up so you can see it.
Very nice and good packaging and everything.
Yeah,
Very,
as
very
well as
professional.
data.
Yes. Excellent.
And here's the data stick.
Fantastic. Well,
I'll take the money. Thank you.
let's do it at the same time,
Yeah,
shall
sure.
we?
There we go.
Okay.
Yep.
Watching Ashen oh god, oh god. Well, it worked.
Very good.
All right.
So you would probably want to check the data on your comlink
Yeah.
with everyone here.
So
So
I'm going to do the thing.
Yep. Check all the things.
Does it come up?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it looks legit. No copies have been made. Your comlink has software on it to check for stuff like that.
She
and
looks relieved.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And the samples meet your approval.
Well, as far as my comms are able to tell, yes. I myself am not much of a scientist, but
Understood.
I am a delivery person. I am the Johnson. My name is Camille, by the way.
Nice to meet you, Camille.
Nice to meet you.
which all of you, most of you would understand. That's almost certainly a street name,
Yep.
right? Probably not her actual
Yeah.
real name. Camille Johnson. Nope.
Nope.
No.
You're just the Johnson.
Yes.
So the three of you are here, right? Or are you what's everyone kind of off doing?
Oh no, I'm present.
Okay, participating in this.
Participating.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, your water elemental is just sitting in the corner,
Is it dead
gurgling.
yet?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there anything about the op that I should relay to the employer? Any complications that might come up from any of the data? Any complications you ran into that might cause red flags?
I don't.
I don't believe
don't
so.
believe so.
It was a pretty clean execution of the plan.
Fantastic. Well done.
Yes.
All right then.
There should be no trace of our entry and exit, and we were able to retrieve the sample and the data.
Yeah.
Excellent. Well, give my best to Hutch.
Can I see your sheet?
Me?
Yeah.
And
We will, and if you have further need of assistance.
yes, I will highly recommend you if the employer is looking for another Shadowrun team.
Yes.
Very nice.
Very happy to.
Yes, very good.
Where are your attributes?
We do this
At
a
the
lot.
top.
Oh, yeah, good. Good for you. Very nice.
Yeah.
Oh,
What'd I do?
nothing. It's unrelated.
Suspicious.
Jason's running, rolling mystery die.
Will you roll 7 dice, please?
Yes, I will.
Okay. So you go ahead and do what you need to do.
Okay. All right, well then I suppose that's all for today.
All right. Well, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. You know where to find us.
Of course.
We keep in touch.
Yes. All right. So she turns like she's going to
Yep.
get back in her car.
Yes, and we retreat into the shadows.
Okay.
Well,
You're not supposed to be polite.
As you guys walk away,
a few steps away.
a few steps away, the tip of her finger falls off.
Oh.
And how many dice do I roll?
I think it's 11.
The shoot?
No, it's the fight.
Oh, 12. 2, 3, 4, 5.
I do like to know that we are backing away. We are not turned.
Yep.
Okay.
That's fine.
She had turned away from you. So then her, the in the movie that we see, her back is to you and her finger kind of falls off. And she just kind of, whips around.
And then you see the fingertip isn't detached. It's held by a monomolecular filament.
Oh.
Do I have to do something special for a cold shot?
You would subtract 4 dice from your dice pool.
I'm going to geek the mage.
Yeah.
Rude.
What is your called shot?
Just upper torso area, anywhere
yeah,
there.
try to, because
Yeah.
the hands are always busy doing
Yep,
shit.
yep, yep.
Okay, So that's 5 hits.
Yes.
That's a lot.
What?
However, the roll that I just made was you overcoming the surprise, because at the last second you were like, oh, hell.
Wait a minute.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
Steve's like, it's a trap.
Yeah.
And this, whip comes at you. Like, obviously she would attack you first. That's, several things are kind of falling into place all at once. So you actually get your full dodge pool to try and get out of the way, which is your reaction plus intuition.
Okay. Reaction plus intuition. Okay, is 9.
Traitor. Turncoat. Betrayer.
No, I have to know you, turncoat.
Double crosser.
Oh, God.
Oh,
That's not good. I got 1.
And
Not
okay.
half ones.
Okay.
Like 3 successes.
And you're out of edge.
Yeah. I
Okay.
spent it already to burn that clown.
So you're down to 4 successes.
Okay.
Okay, this is gonna be bad.
I can tell.
Okay, well, what's your armor?
Where's my armor? I think it's 2. I just have like leather jacket armor.
No, that's more than 2. You're.
Where does that live?
It's like 5 or 6 at least. It'll be under gear. I'll look there.
Sorry.
That's okay. It's not one of the like
You have the Urban Explorer?
Things I usually
Urban
need?
Explorer. 'Cause everyone was getting Urban Explorer stuff, so I don't know if you got the same thing as them or.
I don't remember.
Okay. Can I see your character sheet?
Yep.
Maybe I wrote it in a weird way. Oh, I guess this is the one that you wrote.
That is the one I wrote.
Armor and gear. Oh yeah, it just says jacket.
It just says jacket.
Rating 3 does not make sense for that item, though. Clothing and armor. Yeah, an armor jacket has armor rating of 12, not 3.
Okay.
So
That's better.
yeah,
Yeah. I figured I was squishy and I needed something.
yeah, that's good.
Okay.
It's not as like light and maneuverable as the Urban Explorer jumpsuits, but you're not a ninja, so
Nope.
it's fine. So you're going to roll 12 dice plus your body,
Okay.
and this is not. So you don't subtract wound modifiers from this.
Okay.
This is one of the times you don't have to subtract that.
3,
So what's your
6,
body score?
3,
So you need 15 dice total.
12, 15. Okay.
And I need to tell you bad news before you roll. Okay?
Uh-huh.
A monofilament whip starts damage at 12p. And she has 4 net successes.
Okay.
So 3 of those add. And it's 15p right now. So we need to reduce that by a bunch.
You have to do good.
We need to at least like,
Here's to go.
well, yeah.
Well, and that's how she died.
1, 2, 3, 4.
2, 3, 4. Yep, that's 4.
Okay. So another thing you can do is permanently burn a point of edge, which you do still have. It's your attribute, right? You could just say you reduce your attribute to 0. And actually I have to look up exactly what that does, but basically not die.
Yeah.
Would you actually die?
Yeah.
Well, let's see.
Well-
We're looking at 15p, 9. How many physical damage boxes do you have?
7.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
So you would be, however, that is dying, right?
Yeah.
You can take over damage equal to your body rating,
Okay.
and so you're only 2 over, right?
So 7.
If you took 9 damage.
Yeah.
No,
Yes, it should
my
be
body
2
is
and-
3, so
wait a
I have
minute.
10. So that would be 10.
Wait a minute. It's 15p and you got 4 successes?
Well, I got 1 success initially, and then I got 4 on this roll that...
Yeah. So that's 15p minus 4 is 11p. So you're
Okay.
looking at 11 damage. So let me double check the over damage rules.
Yeah, so I can only take 10 for over damage then, if it's body plus your damage boxes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
because it would be, but I don't know if that's, I just want to look that one up because that seems worth looking up.
Yep. People are saying if you burn a point of edge, you just get to magically live after the screen is over.
Yes. Yeah. But I'm trying to see if we can do this, like, does she need to burn the edge to
or is
do
there
that?
a different way?
Yeah.
Shouldn't you have 9 damage boxes? 8 plus body divided by 2, and you round up, right?
Oh, yeah. How can you
if
have
your body
7?
is 3?
Where am I so... Wait, did I do this math wrong?
So if your body is 3, so that'd be 3 divided by 2 rounds up to 2. So
so I should have 10.
8.
Yeah, you have 10 damage boxes.
Okay.
In which case, you don't need to spend...
My over damage is 13 then instead of
Right.
10. Okay. Sorry, you guys. I don't know how to do Shadowrun.
No, that's okay. And this is bad. Monofilament whip is bad news. Guys, I need you to roll your intuition plus reaction to see if you beat the... I think you had 2 net successes for your surprise roll.
Intuition plus...
Reaction.
I got 2.
So you can act normally. Normally tie goes to the actor, but in this case surprise, it just washes.
Yeah.
It was not a successful surprise.
And I got 1.
Okay. So you are going to have to wait a combat round.
All right.
You're already spending all that money in your head.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right?
There's going to be no money on this thing.
Yeah, dollar signs in your eyes. So, Samantha,
Yes.
you have a service left of this water spirit.
Uh-huh.
And one thing that water spirits can do is healing spell.
Oh.
So, you have healing spell, right? You know how that works?
Yeah.
So it can cast up to Force 8 healing spell if it completely exhausts itself.
Mm-hmm. What does that do to it?
It would destroy it, not just deplete it.
Yeah.
Right. If it casts a Force 4 healing spell, that would just be like, I have paid my debts. I'm done. I'm going back to the plane of water.
Yeah.
So that is something that could happen in this because you're not dead. You're dying.
Yeah. What if it casts like a Force 6? Does that just hurt it a little?
I think it's 4 or 8. That's the option.
4 3/4.
Question.
But if we survive, then I can heal you. Or I can give you medical treatment.
No.
Well, yeah. Physical damage, yes.
Okay.
It's like stims that you don't want to give a mage because it fucks up their system.
That could do like just actual medicine on her.
Yes, surgery, fine.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Caffeine, bad.
Yeah.
Got it.
Okay, so let's do a full initiative roll.
Do I get to roll initiative?
Yes.
Okay.
12.
Well, actually, roll initiative for the water spirit, which is going to be 2d6 plus 4.
Okay.
Oh, 8. 8 plus 2d6. I forget that it doubles some of its stats.
5 plus 8 is 13.
Okay.
12 for me.
6, 9, 16.
12 is Ashen. And what'd you get?
Also 12. My agility's 4.
Yours is higher than that.
Yep.
Okay, well, that's not great, everybody.
I got 16.
Yeah, I know. Okay.
I'm good at what I do.
Damn it.
Kimmy's not allowed to come to our games anymore.
I love you all. My character doesn't know. I think I already went, though, so I feel like I should still be last, because I did the first thing.
Well, yeah, but that's how surprise rounds work.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's how we killed all those clowns.
Yep.
Oh.
It works both ways.
Yes.
Yeah.
I am going to say, though, because your whip did such a murder, it is stuck
Okay.
in the trash wedge.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's webs in here.
Yeah.
Sorry about it.
Yeah.
Different. Okay.
Tugging at her heartstrings.
All the spiders are like, mine!
Yeah. So you can either you like the bit of your finger that's left, you can like eject the line, or like just deal with the fact that you're attached and shoot instead.
I think I'll shoot first.
Okay. So if you do a tight burst of 3, you could do 2 of those in a round. I'm going to have you be at -1 already because you're like stuck.
Because I'm
Or you could do a full auto, and you'd be at -3 to spray 10 rounds as much as you can between these two.
I'll do the spray.
Full spray?
Yeah.
Spray and pray? Okay. So it's your shoot skill minus 3 for uncompensated recoil, and 1 for being entangled.
Okay.
So your shoot score -4.
Jesus.
I'm really good at Shadowrun.
Okay, fellas.
Damn it.
I need both of you to roll reaction plus intuition as your dodge.
That's 4 successes.
Plus intuition.
If you get 5 successes, you just dodge clean out of the way. That's
not 5. That's
but
1.
it's still 1, and
I
that
got 1.
matters. Okay, that matters.
And I got
2.
2.
Okay, so you have how many total successes?
4.
Okay, so you have 2 against him and 3 against Adam. Does that make sense? Like he dodged out
Got
of
it.
the-
Okay,
he
so
dodged better.
So it goes to that. So it goes to Adam.
Spirit of Water's initiative is 4 times 2 plus 2 plus 2d6.
Oh, okay. So it's on 15.
Yeah. Oh, good.
But you're on 16, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're still not
still
out of
okay,
order.
yeah.
Thank you for double checking that. Okay, so the you should blast the shot. What's the base on that? 8p.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're looking at 10p and you're looking at 11p.
Okay.
Before rolling armor.
Right.
And the actually, I think you were supposed to take a penalty for dodge because of the spray. It's harder to dodge, but it's fine. So now we're going to roll your armor plus your body. So you both have Urban Explorer jumpsuits.
Yep.
Those are 9
So those
plus
are
your body.
So I've got 12.
Yep. So just roll all hits and you'll be fine.
Okay.
Well, that's pretty good.
That is pretty good, yeah. Does physical limit apply here?
No,
Do limits apply?
not for
Okay.
damage resistance.
Oh, whew.
That's
Okay.
really
1,
good.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wow.
Okay, you take 4
That's when I
damage.
needed it. Okay.
4 physical.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5.
Do you want to edge it?
Yeah, I'll burn an edge.
Okay.
Reroll them fails.
How much edge do you have left?
1, because
Okay.
I'm sorry, you what?
Oh,
I didn't hear that.
still, that was worth it. 2 more successes.
2 more
Yeah.
successes, so that's
7. So you also
7
take 4.
successes.
Or no, you take, you have 7 successes?
7 successes.
And you were only facing 10p, so you take 3 damage.
So I take 3 physical.
3
damage.
physical, yeah. Adam, are you using the boxes?
I using these boxes? Do I use these
No.
boxes?
Yeah.
Okay, so 1, 2, like that?
Yeah. Horizontally, then vertical. Yeah.
Okay. Does that mean I'm at -2 to all my rolls now?
If you get to that box.
Oh, okay. So I see. So that box is
Yeah.
1, 2, 3,
Yeah, and then
4.
Yeah, zigzag.
and then okay,
Or yeah, just reset. It start at the
Yeah.
left and always move to the left.
to the right. Yeah.
That's what I said.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
Gotcha. Okay.
All right. So the full auto is a complex action, so that's your whole turn.
Okay, that's fine.
All right. Okay.
Water spirit.
15. What do you want the spirit to do? Technically, you can't order it, but it can pick up on your vibes.
Trying to decide if she feels more like, oh no, I'm dying, or spite.
Porque no
If
los
I do
dos.
die, you're coming with me.
Yeah.
Your sister's coughing blood. You need to get back to her.
That's true, I do. We also have a healer, and if you die, then you can't make me not die.
That's true.
And she's attacking you guys. I think she's gonna go into protect mode and send the spirit to attack instead of heal her. Because she figures, well, if they make it through this, then they can fix me.
Yeah, okay. I mean, you are bleeding out, but we'll get to that.
I can fix that.
Can you fix that?
I've got an app for that.
Cool.
Good. Thank you for mentioning the health boxes thing, because I should have noticed that, and that she has many more health boxes than we thought.
Yeah.
Well,
because I just noticed.
Sometimes.
But because she had the same body rating as I did, and I had a different number written down, so I'm like, okay, one of us did it wrong. So hopefully it was you.
Great. So what? So the water spirit is just doing an attack?
Do a murder. The power says engulf.
Yes.
I would like
That's
it to
what
do
it would
that.
like to do.
Yeah.
It will have to drop its clown treat.
That's fine.
Well, yeah, that guy's
Okay.
dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. New treat. Okay. Let me look up the engulf rules.
Okay.
This is a special thing that you get a chance to resist. I think you're rolling 8 dice to get started.
Okay.
And then
What is the ground like in this?
it's hard, plain concrete.
Excellent.
Just 8?
Yeah, unless it says something else next to engulf.
Well,
But most of them,
it's not really laid out that way.
yeah, it's you.
This chart is not great.
You generally roll force times 2 to do stuff.
Okay.
So it's a force 4.
I get it.
Yeah.
Wait, I do need to look at the chart. Powers.
Okay, I found engulf.
I don't understand what any
It's not
of
great,
these...
Kimmy.
It's okay. Okay, cool.
It's body, agility, etc.
Oh, okay.
It's attributes.
Yeah, I don't understand how this chart works, so
All
I
right,
guess
so
it's
it's
force times 2.
it's making a melee attack. So that would be agility plus unarmed if it has an unarmed skill.
Okay. It's agility
Is F plus 1.
F plus 1.
Okay, so 5.
Uh-huh. What would unarmed be?
A skill. Unarmed
skills.
combat.
Yes. Yep.
How much?
F question mark?
Oh, so force is 4, right? So you're
So,
actually
look.
rolling 9 dice.
The skills are like down here, and then there's just the numbers are all up here with random letters.
Yeah, here, can I
It's
borrow that?
unhelpful.
It does need some translation.
Yeah, totally. Yeah,
I'm guessing S stands for skill? Question mark?
hilarious. No, S is strength.
Okay.
But that just means skills, I think you add the force to whatever that is.
So
So,
then that's 9.
9 dice
Okay.
for spirit. And this is its last service that it owes.
That's fine. It might be the last thing I ever do is say, fuck this lady in particular. Oh, appropriately, 666. 3
Okay.
successes.
If any of you would like to spend edge to help the spirit, you may.
I would like to do that.
Okay?
I could do that.
Okay.
And, you know,
So
we
if you
have a zero
both
edge.
do, we'll re-roll the 6 dice that missed,
Okay.
and they will have the rule of 6. That if you roll a 6, you roll again.
I think it's worth it.
Okay. So you're both spending 1?
Yes.
I love it.
I just met her and she's awesome. And this is a water spirit. It's cool.
So
Oh.
there's a 6.
Dice, you gotta do better. You're killing me,
Right.
literally.
Hey!
That's again. That's 2.
Another 6.
5.
3.
Whoa!
Thank
This
you.
is amazing.
Very responsive. Well
Yeah.
done.
4.
7.
So yeah, 7 total hits.
That's
Okay.
the best die
This is the
ever.
good one.
Yeah.
All right. So you have a choice.
Amazing.
You can do intuition plus reaction to just try to get out of the bit's way, or you can counter fight it. You can punch a spirit. That actually works. Like, humans can punch a spirit, you just can't shoot a spirit.
Got it.
And that's something you would be familiar. Like, you've dealt with the Sixth World enough.
And I'd roll fight for that?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but if you miss the get out of the way, you're gonna get engulfed. If you miss, or if you do better on the fight, you could actually turn around and hurt this thing. But if you don't, you're getting engulfed.
Okay.
In fact, you're gonna have to try very hard to not get engulfed.
Is dodge the same as run the hell away?
Yes.
Okay. I think she's going to go for that. I'm going to roll for
Try and,
dodge to try and jump in my car.
Ditch. Yeah. Okay.
Or, wait. 10. Oof, don't give it.
That's not 7.
Still not a 7.
Okay, so we still have 4.
Yeah.
So it's if it succeeds, it inflicts damage equal to its magic times 2. So that's 8.
3, sorry.
And you have 3, right?
3 successes, yeah.
Yeah, and you had 7. So I still have 4 successes.
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
The base damage is 8, and net hits on the melee attack increase. So we're actually looking at 12 damage. Oh boy. Okay. But you still get to do your damage resistance test. So body plus armor. The attack has AP of minus, so you're -4 your normal armor roll. So you're rolling 11 dice.
Jeez.
Yeah. You also could use a free action to activate.
I will do that.
Yeah. Okay. Camille shimmers. And that cat suit she's wearing suddenly makes it real difficult to see where she is. She's not 100% invisible, right? It's tech-based, but... okay, so 3
3.
to reduce the damage is...
Where did my good rolls go, man?
yeah, they just, like,
They totally abandoned
bailed
me.
on you.
Use them on murdering me. Rude.
Okay, well... You're engulfed.
Yes.
You take, what were we at, 12? Minus 3 is 9 damage.
Okay.
But you have 12 hitboxes, I think?
I think so.
Or 11?
Yes.
Once engulfed, the target is trapped and cannot move. Every time its action phase comes up, until the target escapes, the critter automatically inflicts damage as above. Oh no. On the target's action phase, may use a complex action to try to escape. To attempt to escape, make opposed test, rolling strength and body versus magic and body. If the target wins, they escape.
I'm sorry. You said how many damage did I take? You said
you took
you just said it.
12 minus 3.
Okay, so
9. Yeah, you took 9.
9 right now.
I'm picturing this water spirit as basically like Baymax made out of water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet buddy, eat my enemies.
Right? Yeah.
Oh, however, this is because it's water. The water engulf deals stun damage. Okay. So you all may have a decision to make here in a minute. Yeah.
Does it deal stun damage in addition or stun damage instead of?
It does stun damage. When you fill up your stun boxes and continue to take damage, it rolls into your physical boxes. And that's drowning. Right? That's
That's what happened to the clown.
yeah. So let's go through the order here. That was the water elemental's turn. You are engulfed.
Yes.
Camille is trapped.
Yep.
And is trying to get out, is not dead. Okay? I don't know, you could do your own lines, I guess. Yeah, with that southern twang.
Yeah.
Ashen, it's your turn.
So the water spirit is bulletproof.
Yes.
Is she bulletproof while she's inside the water spirit?
It wouldn't go through the spirit.
Got it.
Right.
Can I punch her with my killing hands?
Yeah, but you might damage the spirit. If you get a glitch, you're going to hurt the spirit.
Is that okay?
You would probably hear it. Don't hurt the friend from the ground. Ow.
That's really all I have to do, though.
Alternatively, you could tackle her out of the spirit.
I don't want to do that.
Oh, okay.
I want to punch her while she's in the spirit and leave her there.
You can't. You just don't get a glitch.
Yeah, okay. I'm just not going to get a glitch. It's going to be fine.
That's a great plan.
Yeah. So, this is a melee attack with my fists.
Yeah.
Using the old killing hands.
Yeah.
Which I forget exactly what all that does.
You're not going to have the opportunity to dodge.
It's fine.
So yeah, I'm just going to punch her in the throat. And so what do I roll for this?
Agility plus unarmed combat.
Agility is 5. And my unarmed combat is also 5.
So that's basically impossible to glitch.
It'll hear you.
Less 1, right? For my damage that I've taken?
Yes.
Alright. And then with the old killing hands, does that do me?
That just means you can do physical damage if you want it to do physical damage. You do? Okay, so if you glitch, you're going to do physical damage to the spirit.
Yeah.
Okay. I love it.
Let's see here.
Not a glitch.
Not a glitch.
Do your hands glow or turn into metal or like what?
They glow.
Okay.
This is full Iron Fist.
Yeah.
That's 3.
Iron Fist, but good.
Iron Fist, but good. 3 successes.
Sorry.
Still a poser.
Yep.
Okay, 3 successes. The base damage is your strength.
And that is 3.
Okay, and then, your killing hands might have a bonus to the base damage.
Yeah, hold on. I was looking it up a second ago.
Oh, it just says killing hands. Okay, well, either way, you're looking at like 6 physical damage.
Let me see here.
You do get to roll your armor plus body.
And were the ones I took before stun damage?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah,
so they're all just half
Yeah,
boxes.
you've taken stun damage.
Cool.
Doesn't really say.
Okay, so I don't think killing hands adds to the damage. It just makes it physical,
Right.
which is fine.
So I roll my armor.
Yep, armor plus body, the whole thing. So
Okay, the same thing you added at the bottom. Okay.
Yeah.
Can't hold it all in one hand. Okay.
Oh my.
That was a nice helpful.
Wow.
Okay.
All right, good rolls are back.
Oh wow, that's 6.
Damn.
Okay. So here's what happens. You go to punch. You had 3 plus 3, right?
Yeah.
You were doing 6 damage.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, you come in like a bullet and just hit. Well, you were trying to go for the throat, right?
Yeah.
And she like moves enough that you sort of hit this like upper, into the shoulder, clavicle, whatever, and you can feel there is like synthetic material under her armor, like as part of her skin, probably. And it just moves her back. That's the other problem is she's in the water, and it just kind of absorbs the impact of the blow.
Right, but she's still drowning.
Brings it to zero. She is drowning.
That's
However, the spirit also was like, it like made a hole for you to punch through. As it was like,
I appreciate it.
and if you had glitched, you would have missed the opening
Right.
and just punched through it instead. Someone's on 12.
It's me next.
Okay,
So do I take any damage from that?
0.
Okay.
Please mark 0 damage.
I will do that.
Is she out? Is she down?
Nope.
Struggling.
Struggling.
Glaring.
You
Quinn.
also have a very bloody
Quinn.
friend.
Yes.
Heal. Make with the healing.
If she kills us while I'm trying to do first aid, that's not going to go well.
In the thing.
All right, you gotta.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
You gotta make
Do
a
you?
decision. Make
Okay.
your own decision.
Yep. Okay. So I'm gonna try and stabilize her
Okay.
wounds.
So we've
Some,
run over there,
yeah.
dramatic sliding on the knees.
Yes.
Can we have that? Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Slide on the knees, opening the med kit as you go.
Slide on knees and drag her around behind a crate.
Yeah, okay, drag her to
Yeah.
cover.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, open up the med kit, start, ripping off close to get at the wounds. And,
When you go around behind those crates where the fire was, the fire has grown.
Oh.
And you're not in danger. But as you do that, the crates crumble and buckle into themselves, and the fire roars up and takes humanoid form.
Oh.
And it looms over you as this 8-9 foot tall humanoid flame person.
Yeah.
Looms over you and says, "You'd better not hurt her."
I'm trying to fix her. You better not hurt her.
Fix her.
Protect us.
Fix her.
All right.
And you can smell the coal smoke, right? Just that oily, acrid, not like a lovely wood fire or anything. It's so no pressure or anything.
Yeah. So my medkit's rating, does that add to my number of dice that I roll? Or is it?
Yes, that's exactly what happens. Okay. Although I need you to resist an intimidation roll first.
Oh. Okay. How do I do that? Willpower and...
willpower plus intuition.
Okay.
You only need 3 hits.
Okay. All right.
Would you like to add your edge before you roll?
Which gives me what?
You add all of your edge dice to the roll, and 6s explode. Reroll 6s.
No, I trust in the spirits. This is going to be fine. I still got a point of edge to spend. Haha.
That's 3.
Yeah, 3
okay.
successes.
You bear up under the intimidation of the spirit, which doesn't realize that it's not helping right now.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet buddy.
Spirits want what they want. They're not like...
I got this. If I need to cauterize, I'll call you.
Oh.
And this just puff of smoke billows out over you.
Okay, there's a bunch of first aid.
Yay!
For 5 successes.
Okay. That's not too many ones, is it?
No.
Okay. No.
All right.
3.
So, over the next 5 minutes, you will be healing 5 boxes of damage.
Okay.
And you are going to come back from 11.
Yeah.
All right, so 11 minus 5 will get you back to 6.
Yeah.
But that's going to take some time.
Yeah.
So you're kind of out of the fight at this point, the two of you.
I think it's 1 turn per per box.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
In combat requires a complex action, takes a number of combat turns equal to the number of boxes of damage the character is healing.
Okay, great.
Okay.
Yeah. Second note, he can't do first aid on you again for these set of wounds, and you can't use a healing spell on yourself.
Got it.
So, we'll come back to you in a few turns.
Oh, actually, I think heal can be used after first aid. First aid can't be applied once heal spell has been used, but heal can be used after first aid.
Oh, it says it can be used after? Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Sweet.
So,
happy to be wrong.
So first aid can go first, and heal magic will still work. But if magic goes first, first aid is useless.
First aid is like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, like, okay, well, it's already started. I don't know. Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. Okay.
So we're going to go back to the top of the round.
I have a question.
Yeah.
How fast is this happening? Like this round, how fast was it?
Seconds.
Okay. So when Jay's character punched into the thing, are we still in a moment where I could try and roll to grab him and pull him into the water elemental?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's use it.
I'm going to try and do that.
Or maybe you try to pull yourself out. Too,
yeah, whichever happens. Yeah. If I pull him in, maybe they'll turn this thing off.
Right, one way or another.
Well, what has to happen is you have to overcome the spirit's opposed strength check.
Right.
So the engulf, you're going to roll strength plus body, and I'm going to roll magic plus body.
Cool.
What's the water spirit's body? Magic's 4.
Is it the score or the max? What is it?
Your maximum, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Or no, not the maximum.
The score.
The purple one, yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Body is B, yes?
Yeah.
Okay. 4. 'Cause
Okay.
force.
So, 8.
And strength plus body is what you said?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Which should be, what, like 14?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, no, a little less than that.
Okay.
5 and 7.
Okay, so 12 for you,
Yeah.
8 for me. I have 1 and a glitch.
I have 2 and not a glitch.
No.
Okay.
Neither one has rolled very well. But
You use Ashen to pull yourself out of there, but I'm not going to give you a free grapple on Ashen. You like pull yourself away, but as you like burst out of this thing, it has now fulfilled its engulf duty, and it just splashes across the floor, and parts of it sizzles by the hot concrete over there, and the water just spreads as the concrete darkens as the spirit is dispersed.
Nice.
And you are freed.
Cool.
Somewhat injured.
Yeah.
Now that would use up your. That's a complex action, but you can move.
I think I'm going to bolt for my fucking car.
Okay. So you are in motion for the car.
Yes.
You have Wi-Fi and like all kinds of headgear. So the door pops open, the engine starts.
Yeah.
All that stuff happens as you're diving for the car.
Okay.
Water spirit's done. What was your initiative? Oh, we didn't roll initiative for you.
We didn't, because I was dead
Yeah,
mostly.
let's
I was dead
roll
at
it.
the time.
So when you join combat after it's already started, you roll your full initiative
Oh,
and
okay.
subtract 10.
Oh, well.
Oop.
0.
Okay, well we'll have you go on 1. So that was at 6 that you went, that Camille went. 5 would have been the water spirit. Ashen is on 2, and you're on 2.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I'll be healing.
and you'll go on 1.
Okay.
Okay. Water spirit. Sorry, buddy.
So
He
is
did his
that
job.
going on 2? Would that be my second turn? Not a
Yeah.
second round.
Yes.
So okay. So if it's my turn,
These are initiative passes
gotcha.
in the round.
All right. So I'm up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. I know she's got all this armor and whatever. I'm gonna try to shoot her
Okay.
with the old predator.
So the thing that may work better for you is if you got to like a grapple,
Oh yeah, that's true.
because you could bypass armor in a
you know
lot
what?
of ways.
Let me
at that
try to.
point.
I'm gonna try to punch her.
Yeah,
with-
like
with
if
the
you can grab and then
Yeah.
like start punching the kidneys,
Yep.
bypass, find where the armor is weak,
try in the
and
old,
that's
the old
where
killing
you will
hands again. So,
probably
yeah.
have an advantage.
Let's do that.
Now, however, did you release the mono whip, or that must have just pulled free by
I think
this
at
point?
some point, yeah.
Okay, so that's zipped back into your finger, so there is a mono whip in play.
Got it.
But I still think you're going to have the advantage up close.
And I've got lucky as a quality. How do I?
Oh, I think you get a extra edge or something. I'll look it up.
All right. But let me. So I'm gonna freaking try to grapple the crap out of this lady.
Okay. Do you have edge left?
I do not have any edge left.
Okay. That's fine. So you're going to roll agility plus unarmed combat to try to make contact. And if that succeeds, then you're going to try to resist.
Yeah.
Agility
All right?
plus
But you're
unarmed
real
combat,
fast, so you can sprint after.
And I'm down 1. So that's hold on, 1, 2, 3.
What was I looking up? Oh,
4.
lucky.
Yeah, lucky.
Plus 5. Three successes.
Okay, I'm still trying to find lucky. Page 76, if that's even a real page.
If that's even your real name.
I know I said I was sort of done looking up rules, but I want to honor the stuff that you guys got.
Absolutely.
It allows you to possess an edge attribute 1 point higher than your meta type maximum.
Oh.
Okay.
So does it mean it starts 1 higher? It does not actually increase the character's current edge rating.
Got it.
So it just increases your maximum.
Got it. All right. That's fine.
So we'll get there.
So I got my 3 successes.
Yes. You can make agility on combat if you want to counterattack.
Okay.
Or we'll just do like agility gymnastics if you're just trying to run.
Agility.
And I think your gymnastics is 4.
Okay.
It's on the back.
Oh, good. Sorry. I'm not very good at these characters.
And there's tiny spreadsheet that I put this character together real fast.
Fine. So what? So the option? Yeah, I think she just wants to get away.
Okay.
So,
So then you'll roll 11 dice.
Okay. Welcome to Shadowrun.
Five successes. Okay.
I'm really
So
good at this.
she slips out of your grasp. You're there at the car. You know, she's like getting in the car, trying to shut the door. Depends on what happens next. That takes us to Quinn.
Okay, I'm still healing, so that's a 3rd box.
Okay.
Healed.
That means you're conscious
I'm conscious.
because you're at 8 damage,
Uh-huh.
which means you're conscious.
Okay.
Probably in a real shitty mood.
Yeah. So that means I'm at -4 to my rolls, I think. I have 8
Yes.
damage? Okay.
Yes.
All right, but I can do something?
Yes.
Question mark? Is it wise to do anything?
Wait, -4. Is that right? I think you're at -3.
Physical damage.
Yeah, at 9 damage, you would have -3 to your rolls.
Okay.
Yeah. 'Cause, yeah, I think even the boxes that include the numbers count.
Oh.
Yeah,
Now
that's
I
what I was
understand.
dealing with earlier. Yeah,
I
I'm
was,
like, yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
That was my confusion.
Oh, yeah, confusing box array.
Mhm.
Yeah, you fill in 3 across and then move down.
Okay, I didn't realize these boxes were to be filled in also.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now I understand. Okay.
Maybe that's why you thought you had 7
I
boxes.
did it right initially, but
Yeah.
I counted wrong because I thought these boxes were something else.
Yep.
Anyway. Okay. So I have to look up a spell real quick. Let's see.
Dear.
From the ground.
This will
Pull
be
out
great.
her spleen.
Made of spider webs and spite, you guys. Let's see, directional range. Oh, okay, that's too far.
And when you come to, Quinn is over you, obviously doing some kind of first aidery. And also out of the corner of your vision, I don't know if you're super mobile yet, but you see the towering column of flame
Just kinda
looking down at you.
wave weakly at him. Hey, buddy. Line of sight. Can I see her?
Yep.
Oh, good.
So the door's not quite closed because Ashen's right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
If she gets the door shut, you won't be able to see her. Tinted windows and all that.
Okay. So, force -3. Yeah, okay. Just for spite, I'm going to cast a force 3 spell of bugs at her.
Okay.
Because it's a force -3 drain.
You'll always have 1 potential drain.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So you might as well cast it at 4. I mean,
You're right.
yeah.
What does bugs do?
Well, we'll see.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
So magic plus spellcasting -3.
Okay, magic plus spellcasting -3, so that's 11 -3 is 8. You go back.
going better than I thought it would.
Yeah.
Do it good. We're doing spite here.
Spite dice. We gotta re-roll that one.
Gotta re-roll that one. Yeah. Don't be a 1. Nope. Well, we got 1 success.
Okay.
That means she is real damaged.
Yep. So what does the spell say?
So, Bugs says, makes the target believe that small bugs of various persuasions are crawling over their entire body, biting them, scurrying about, and crawling into assorted orifices.
Nasty.
They
Okay.
look, smell, feel, and even taste real.
Oh, God.
The illusion is usually enough to make any target who fails to resist freak out. For each net hit you get, the target loses 2 from their initiative score.
Among other distractions, I think.
Yeah, just generally horrible.
Yeah. So please roll your willpower, which I think is 4.
Yes.
So just roll willpower.
Okay.
Okay. So you do manage to see through the illusion.
Okay.
But it is slowing you down
And
enough that
distracting.
the door doesn't get closed as you sort of shake this off and you're distracted and, you know, yeah, that is enough to kind of stall you for the moment.
Okay.
I
I have a question about my car.
Yeah.
Can my car drive away without me? Like if I programmed it, if I said, hey, go to this pre-programmed location?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. I think it's back to your
My turn
turn.
again?
Yep.
Okay. Then yeah, I'm gonna put the serum in the front seat, slam the door, and like send it to go to a pre-programmed location.
Okay.
So my
Yeah.
car roars and
Yeah, the car peels out and, you know, like fishtails a little bit on the slick concrete.
it's sexy,
And
like meant to do it.
yeah. And darts out through the open garage door.
But you're not in it? Or
Nope.
you-
No.
you're-
She wasn't able to, like, Ashen was like grabbing on and causing a problem, and then there were bugs, and you just went through that stuff in there, and the car took off.
Yeah.
Finishing
Oh,
the
my
job,
drain roll.
even though you might die.
Gotta make my delivery.
Oh yeah, now I roll good.
Yep, no drain.
No drain.
Nice.
Okay, so, yeah, Camille, I think that's a complex action
That's
to set up
Yeah.
those
To, like,
commands.
Talk with it, yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
Because I don't think you would have pre-arranged.
No.
Yeah, so you had to like tell it where to go.
Yeah.
Water spirits out of the fight. Ashen.
I'm going to punch the crap out of this lady.
All right.
So that is...
Maybe it's time for the big red dice.
Ooh.
You haven't used
Yeah,
those
I'm
yet.
not sure I haven't. Let's try them. We'll see how they roll. So what is this again?
Agility plus unarmed combat.
Agility plus unarmed combat, and I'm still down 1.
Yeah. Wait, didn't you?
This went everywhere.
Yeah, keep those.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You rolled those. No, just
Yeah,
keep them.
keep 'em.
Yeah. But didn't you take pain resistance or something on your powers?
Let me see. Improved danger sense kinesics?
Oh yeah, kinesics. That's some
something
unrelated.
Yeah, no, I did not.
Okay. Because that would mean you don't have the -1.
Oh,
at
yeah,
this
no.
point.
Nope.
But that's 3 hits.
That's 3 hits.
Okay. So you get to, if you're dodging, it's gymnastics plus agility. If it's counterattack, it's agility plus unarmed combat.
I'll do agility plus unarmed combat.
Okay.
That's what, 45 dice?
22, yeah. Almost. Not quite.
78 dice.
And then unarmed combat. What side is that on?
On the back.
Again.
Well, it's just your fight thing. I wrote on
Oh,
the
all of
bottom.
it together? Oh, sorry, I didn't know if that would be different.
Yeah.
All right, so 12.
It's only 12 dice.
It's only 12
Yeah,
dice.
it's only 12 dice.
Oh, yeah. Wound penalties.
Hey. Oh,
yeah.
You have at least 9 damage, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
So
stun damage. yeah.
-3.
Thank you.
4.
Good though.
You guys should always use these magic black dice.
Yeah, right? That's what I keep
No.
telling them.
No.
They only work for people that are trying to kill us.
Oh.
You had what?
3.
Okay.
3
Because they
successes.
tried to
So-
kill me.
This is back and forth, right? It's not like punch. This is an engagement.
Right.
So you're going back and forth, martial arts, all kinds of,
Right.
and she gets the upper hand and is dealing damage to you.
Got it.
So your strength is
5.
Badass.
5. Okay, so you're looking at 5 stun damage, but you
5 stun
roll body
damage.
plus armor.
Roll body plus my armor is
9.
9. So that's a lot. Hold on. 3.
You want the good dice?
Yeah, I'll do these. Okay. So that's 3 for body,
And 9 for your armor.
9 for armor.
And -1 for your wound
Minus
penalty.
1 for the wound penalty.
Oh, no. This is damage resistance. That doesn't get penalties.
And
See?
that's
You're pretty good.
Yep.
3
3
successes.
versus 5 stun, so you only take 2 more stun,
2 more stun. Cool.
which puts you 2 into the next track, but you're not at -2 penalty yet.
No.
So, that
Actually,
was...
it only puts me. I had 1 piece of stun damage, apparently left over from before.
Okay.
So,
when you have so your physical's at -1 and your stun is at -1,
Uh-huh.
it's still -1.
Still -1.
It's
Got
you
it.
take whatever your highest penalty is.
Got it.
They don't add up.
got it. Cool.
Okay, that was Ashen. Quinn.
I'm next, so I'm like furiously like ripping things open and patching things up and sealing things, and I'm like, would you please stop spellcasting long enough for me to?
I can't.
Yes, please.
Fight.
No one's asking you.
All right.
That goes inside.
How many more do I get?
It'd be 1 more.
One
yeah.
more.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's basically 1 each turn,
Yeah. All right.
and I got 5 on the roll too.
Getting there.
Yeah, so you'll get 1 more.
All right.
Okay.
Echo.
Yeah. Let's do a magic about
Oh,
it.
we're a little bit over time. How's everyone doing?
I'm okay.
Yeah.
We'd love to wrap up soon. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah, obviously, we all.
Just kill me faster.
We're trying.
Stop rolling so
Not for
good.
lack of trying.
I was really worried it would either be you guys kill Camille like one shot, or Camille straight up one shots all 3 of you.
It
I was
almost
like,
happened.
this is tricky to balance.
She could have used that cord again, that monofilament whip.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, if she turns it, she could use it on her next turn.
That's
now.
true.
That's she could wind that up.
Oh,
so,
so kill her.
yeah,
Somebody kill her.
Trying. Let's see. I have 1, 2,
she has a lot of stun damage.
6. Oh. I don't have as much stun damage as I thought. Okay. We're going to cast a 4/6 stun bolt at her.
Oh yeah, that's a good choice. Something she can't dodge, can't armor.
Okay.
That's-
I'm only at
That's the shit.
-3 for my 11. So that's
Prepare your 4 willpower dice.
Okay. Woohoo!
5.
Woo!
Where's that good one? This one. 2 more.
Oh, that's a lot of dice.
Is that seriously 1 success?
Oof.
It is.
Oh.
No edge.
No.
It says dice.
Yeah.
Now, just for the record, do it with the black dice.
No. I'm not gonna.
All right.
To be fair.
To be
fair.
fair.
All right. I'm rolling my 4 dice.
Okay.
I got 2 successes.
Yeah, the spell fails. You're having trouble concentrating,
Yeah.
and it is
Dice, why are you not do
you're
better?
not able to make contact and like link to her aura. You feel like you could, but
But you're not using the right dice.
yeah.
Oh, and I take drain.
Yep.
Sweet. Cool. That worked. We're all gonna die.
How much strain did you take?
3.
How much stun did you have?
I have left stun left.
Okay.
I'm okay.
Okay, great. It was a good plan. Your dice just are also spiteful, apparently.
Yep.
Yeah.
Apparently this game wants me to die.
Oh. Okay. That was Echo's turn. We're at the end of this initiative pass, so we actually roll initiative again.
Okay.
Oh.
So we start a new initiative. I don't have to roll shit. This is great. By the way, that fire elemental is just standing there.
Yeah, I was sort of wondering about that.
6 plus 7 is...
What am I going to do, conjure him? I don't have that much drain left.
You could try to take control of
He
it.
seems to have a crush on you. 8, 9, 10, 11, plus 7, 18.
18.
I got 12.
I'm a professional.
Oh.
You're 13?
13.
And bringing up the rear with 11.
Quit.
Yeah.
I can't hold that in my mind for some reason.
Well, somebody needs to give me a street name. So.
Yeah.
Sure.
Camille? Mono Whip is the most logical
I
attack.
know.
Or sprint.
Yeah.
Like that. Those are kind of the. But it seems like these two are occupied. You saw the mage just fizzle trying to get you. Like, yeah, she's out of the fight. As far as that'd be a
done.
reasonable assumption. So you just have to deal with this.
Yeah. I feel like she wants her payday, though. And if she sticks around, there's a chance that if the mage wakes up or anything like that.
Yeah,
all right.
you take this guy out, then you take her
Okay.
out, and then this medic, whatever.
Okay.
Whatever.
All right. So, yeah, I will use my mono whip on my good friend Punchy here.
Okay. So you're going to roll your fight score. The mono whip has a reach of 2.
Okay.
Jay, so you're going to be at -2 for your counterattack.
Got it.
Unless you want to just dodge.
Got it. All right, I haven't decided yet. A danger sense? Was anything going to help me here?
Danger sense helps you in a surprise round.
Got it. All right, then no. I guess I'll just.
Do you have combat sense?
I do not.
Okay. Let me look at your abilities real quick in case there's something I forgot. Improved unarmed combat. We probably added that in already.
Oh, my God.
That's a lot of successes.
Oh, good lord. This is going to be bad.
Oh no.
I'm a bad guy. It's okay.
So here's what I recommend. I recommend going on full defense in this situation.
Yeah.
It takes 10 off of your initiative,
Okay.
but you probably won't die.
I probably won't die. Possibly won't die.
All right. So I'm going to move you down to 3
Yep, that's
from
fine.
13. Go ahead and roll your
So what am I rolling here?
you're dodging. So you have a gymnastics skill?
Actually, I don't.
You should for like doing ninja flips and shit.
No, I went with unarmed pistols. Yeah, no gymnastics.
Oh, just use unarmed.
Unarmed, so 5. And it's just unarmed?
Unarmed plus agility.
Unarmed plus
And
agility.
I'm looking up full defense right now.
Plus I'm down.
In
1
full
dice.
defense.
How many I got coming at me?
7.
7.
Well,
that's great.
yeah.
That's great.
Hold on. Full defense. So long as the character is not surprised, you're not. This means the character does not necessarily need to declare full defense. Going on full defense is an interrupt action and gives the defender a bonus to his defense pool equal to his willpower. So you get to add your willpower dice to this.
So 2 more dice.
Yes.
Great.
And that lasts the entire combat turn.
All right, cool.
So
Did be virtually no good.
well, 4 is a lot.
Yeah, that's
4 is a lot.
better.
Yeah, 4, so only 3 got through.
Okay. So 3, the mono whip is 12, so 14 P.
14.
So you're going to roll body plus armor is 12 dice, I believe.
Body, hold on. Yep, body plus armor. Okay. the other dice over here. So and is it still -1 or no?
Not for this, no.
8, 10, 2 more.
Oh, good.
Oh, good. That's nice.
Whoa!
That was good.
Yeah.
That's a very good roll.
That helps
Yeah.
a lot. Boom. So that's
7.
7 successes.
7 versus 12, right?
Okay.
Okay, so you take 5.
I take 5.
5 physical.
5 physical. Oof.
That's better.
Yeah.
That's better.
However, I'm going to give you an option.
Mm-hmm.
It includes losing a finger.
Okay.
But you've reduced this because you grabbed her fingertip, the part that you could hold on to, but doing so is gonna.
That's fine.
We'll figure out which finger later.
Yep,
Are
that's
you
fine.
willing to pay fingers?
I'm willing to pay fingers.
Okay. You have
form?
grabbed the other end of the whip.
Okay, cool.
It's dangerous and painful.
Yes.
But you have it
I have it.
by the tip.
She looks surprised.
Yeah. It's highly unlikely that somebody could do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He should have just lost his hand.
Yeah.
Okay. That's not how any of this works. All right. So we'll actually get to Ashen's turn later because you got dumped down the initiative track. Echo,
Yes.
you want to try that stun bolt again?
That didn't work so good. I have a question. This fire guy is already kind of friends with me. Is it easier to conjure him? Can I?
You could try to conjure him, or you could try to ask for help.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Can
So
I just ask for help?
That would be like charisma plus performance or con or whatever. It wouldn't be a magical action.
But there's less risk of drain.
There's 0 risk of drain in that case.
Yeah.
But it seems like he's disinclined to get involved at this
Yeah.
point. But
That's true.
so you'd need to make a pretty convincing argument.
Go for it.
And he already thought you owed him.
What can go wrong?
It's true. That's still a lot less dice than I would roll for magic. But I'm almost out of drain.
Fight's almost over.
Well, it's gonna end one way or another. That's
Yeah,
for sure.
Exactly.
Okay. I'm still at -3. Fuck it. We do magic about things. That's what we do.
Yeah. Stun
Okay.
bolt?
Yeah. Force -3.
So do like force 4 stun bolt?
Yeah.
That'll let you keep 4 hits.
If I can get that many. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Dice, do better. That's better.
I don't know what any of those dice say.
That's 5 successes.
Oh shit. Okay. Well, you've got 4 willpower.
All right.
But I only did force 4, so I can only keep 4 of those
Yes.
successes, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So technically,
If I roll perfectly.
well, no, tie goes to the attacker, so
Oh.
you would still take the base damage of stun bolt. Which, oh my god,
Oh, Lord.
that's all right.
All right.
That's 5 stun.
Yeah.
That was
I rolled
3 successes on 4
4
Yeah,
dice.
dice.
so you're still taking 5.
Okay.
How many stun boxes do you have left?
1, 2, 3.
Okay, you are knocked out.
Finally! With my last dying breath.
Jesus.
Good job.
Make a perception plus intuition roll, please.
Perception plus intuition.
As she drops to the ground, and you probably drop the whip because you're like, this is dangerous, and I'm missing fingers.
What's my perception?
You should just roll a 10-sided die to...
3 plus intuition 6.
That's a good point. Do you want to roll dice to see which fingers are gone?
We'll do that in a second.
Okay.
Okay, that is 6
Ooh.
successes
On
What?
6 dice.
Oh,
on
wow.
6 dice.
What were we rolling?
Wow.
You said
perception.
Perception plus intuition.
You know
Okay.
everything.
Wow.
You hear the faintest beeping sound, and you know you need to dive for cover and cover these two.
So that's what I do.
Okay. So Ashen dives over the two of you. It's probably relatively uncomfortable.
Heal one more.
Oh, yeah. And then take 3 more harm from Ashen landing on you. No, not really.
Don't, that might kill me.
No. And there's not a very dramatic explosion. There's just a wet...
Oh.
And when you look, Camille's head is gone.
Oh.
And there's a fine red mist in the air.
Oh. God damn it.
It is... You probably thought it was urban legend before this moment that corporations would install what's called a kink bomb in someone's brain.
Gross.
They use it in movies. It's like, oh yeah, but no one would really do that. Like,
That's real.
yeah. Thank you, Kimmy.
No problem. It was great.
Wow.
Yay.
Yay.
Good job being that guy.
Thanks.
Uh,
I feel bad about it.
what do you want to do?
How-
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
10 dice? So what? Wait, what do I roll?
You could roll 10 dice and one's...
Or
one's
one
go missing.
10-sided die.
Roll 10 6-sided dice and check how many ones you get.
Did you grab it with both hands?
Oh, yeah.
Oh no, 5. Roll 5 dice. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Excellent
5
point,
dice.
Samantha. Thank you.
You're welcome.
1.
Okay. So now we have to figure out which one it is.
Right.
Now we need a 10-sider. Thumb is 1, 2.
All right.
Pinky is 9, 10.
Got it.
Well, reroll. What is that?
10.
10.
Pinky. It's
Pinky.
gone. Now, it's there on the floor. You could pick it up. Maybe your friend could reattach it. Not worth it?
Not worth it.
It's up to you. I mean, it's,
you know what?
it's
I'll
right
pick it
there.
up. We'll
Yeah.
pick it up.
It's,
We'll pick it up. We like. We should
You have a
hustle.
baggie for
Yeah,
that. Like
yeah.
you.
Yeah, put it in the baggie. We should hustle.
Oh yeah, I'm also gonna chop off her hand that tried to murder me with a katana, and put it in a baggie and take it with me.
Okay.
I'm running out of baggies.
So another potential consideration, and by the way, at this point, you've alerted Gremlin, and Gremlin's like, crashing through the
Finally.
wall. It's hard to drive back here, remember, because it's all
right.
barricaded,
Right.
and
I
so
forgot Gremlin was far away.
yeah,
Yeah.
and was in a running gun battle with surprise clowns,
Yeah.
and
Left.
but you only killed 6. There's a gang's bigger than 6
How big
clowns.
the gang is.
One was actually stunned. I'm going to drag him outside so he doesn't burn up in the fire.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, Gremlin comes crashing in here. And so something to consider that maybe you have to think about in downtime if you're not prepared to make this kind of decision. But chop shops in Shadowrun are not about cars. And this person you were up against had some top-tier
Yeah.
upgrades.
That's a really good point.
Even if you were just to sell them, that would be something. And Salvatore has the facilities that you could, he would want to cut or whatever.
Plus, there might be info. Who knows what? Take
Plus,
the body.
I'm wearing a chameleon suit.
Take
Yes.
the body.
Oh.
Yeah.
I wanted
Taking
one of
the
those.
body.
Oh yeah, we'll fit one
Before
of
the
us.
game,
Yeah.
Adam was like, "Oh, I really want a chameleon suit. That's the best thing." I was like,
I was trying so hard not
I
to
was like
say something.
hiding my character sheet, but I was like, "Don't look at that."
Wait, is that why you named her Camille? She's wearing a
She named her.
chameleon.
Yeah,
suit?
Awesome.
it sounded southern and it sounded like
Right?
chameleon.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yep.
So yeah. Load her body into the
Okay,
back of the
so
truck.
that is gruesome. I just wanted to be clear that we're making this gruesome
Oh yeah, I'm
decision of
taking
this
the hand for
headless
me.
body.
The rest
oh,
of the
okay.
body we can sell.
Actually, cauterize.
Good call.
Ah.
Good call.
Have him seal up the neck and the
Yeah.
neck stake and the wrist stake.
Yep.
Yep. Sure.
Yep.
Thanks, buddy.
Also the
Go to
clown
town.
bike's out front.
Yep. You want to ride one of those home?
Yeah.
You're pretty woozy.
Yeah.
Somebody should ride one of those home.
Can we just load one on top of the car?
I think we should
feeling
pick
a
up
lot
here.
better.
I think we should pick up from here next time.
Because I'm actually I do want to say I'm not necessarily ready to go right home.
Yeah, I think we should pick up here next time with Gremlin, because I imagine she will have somewhat to say unto thee.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
could have used our gun battle.
yeah,
Right. Yeah.
yeah.
Awesome.
So, the
Dice.
Oh yeah.
clunking. Yeah.
Oh, I'm real bad about that too.
It's all good.
Playing with them on the
Thank you for
table
letting me play with
quickly.
you guys.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining
Awesome.
us. That is the end of tonight's session. I hope you enjoyed it. You can join us in 2 Mondays.
2 Mondays.
2 Mondays, where we will continue. We have several. We don't really have an end date settled yet, so we'll just keep rolling as we roll.
Yep.
And if you want to catch up on past episodes, again, that is happyjacks.org/Greenwood Collective.
Yes.
All one word.
Yeah.
Or if you go to happyjacks.org/shows, there's a big
It's all
Greenwood
there.
Collective button.
Any other announcements, events, things that we should talk about?
There's a new Monday show and a new Wednesday show, right? Okay, good.
Yes.
Because I don't know what the Monday show
What is one of them about you, Kimmy?
One of the, not about me. I get to run it. It is masks. So we're doing character and world creation this Wednesday. I'm very excited about that.
I love masks.
So, and that's Eidolon Academy is the name of that campaign. So
Nice.
it's going to be pretty neat.
Yeah,
And who's in it?
Jason's in it.
I am.
Yes. And Emily, who's been on a one-shot, is in it. And Abria's going to be in it, and Tappy's going to be in it.
Oh, nice. Cool.
It's going to be.
I would like to point out that even though I'm the one who brought masks to this entire crew, this is the second masks game that I'm still not in. So, but that's okay. This was my choice.
I'd be scared to run it for you.
What? Oh, it's awesome.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm just
You're
glad
first
that
in
more
line to
masks
sub
is
in if
happening.
anybody's not there.
Okay, cool. Yeah. I'm just happy more masks is happening.
More
It's my,
Yeah.
Yeah, I really love that system.
I love it so
And then opposite us next Monday. And so, by the way, the masks game is going every Wednesday.
Yes. we're
Right.
gonna-
So
yeah.
that's we're doing an
cool.
experiment to try just Blitz Wednesday. But opposite us, other Monday, Dave is starting up the After the Flood
That's
campaign,
right.
Yes.
which is the pseudo sequel to
Insert
Tales
coin.
from the Loop. Insert coin. This is Floodwater is the name of the campaign, and it's we're going to be all in our 20s. It's the same characters from Insert Coin. You don't have to know Insert Coin. It might be fun if you watch it, but we're going to now. Instead of 13-year-olds, we're 27-year-olds, so we're in our 20s and dealing with all kinds of new problems. So that's going to be really, really fun.
Yeah.
Any other news?
happyjacks.org/schedule for all the shows, and yeah.
All right.
All right.
We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.